How does it feel to be a part of the Losers Club? It must be so incredibly sad. You know, I tried telling you CD Projekt Red fanboys that the cracks were starting to show, but you didn't want to listen. Oh no, because you were too busy going, Cyberpunk 2077, whether you want to admit it or not, is going to be the biggest blunder in all of video. Cyberpunk 2077, biggest blunder in all of video. Biggest blunder. It's over! But you don't care. You never have, and you never will. And that's because you were too busy going,
Here's another video from Michael Does Life.
Michael Does Life, not that one, the next one.
Michael Does Life, who is a famed YouTube troll, by the way.
YouTuber Michael Does Life.
By YouTuber called Michael Does Life.
And what you're gonna see on the PS4 version 1.0 hardware,
Textures can take upwards of 20 seconds to load, and how resolution can dip into the 720p's on base PlayStation 4.
well,
World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael. It's over! How does it feel, CD Projekt Red fanboys, to be a part of the Losers Club? Believe me, it must be so incredibly sad. You know, I tried to tell you CD Projekt Red fanboys that the cracks were indeed starting to show, but you didn't want to listen. Oh no, and that's because you were too busy going, too busy, I mean, believe me, doing stupid silly crap like that at the end of the day is going to get you CD Projekt Red fanboys nowhere. Here we are, 12 weeks later, and the writing is on the wall, the proof is in the pudding. It's quite clear, folks, that CD Projekt Red, they're not going to hit that home run. Now, we have a lot of fanboys in here, believe me, we do. But we also have a lot of fake gamers. But the fanboys that are in here, they still defend CD Projekt Red. They still think CD Projekt Red is going to somehow, some way hit that home run. And they were telling me, as I had the game early, literally over a week early, the CD Projekt Red fanboys were telling me, oh my God, Michael, you can't be serious right now. You gotta wait until that day one patch. They were hyping up a day one patch. That's how brainwashed these CD Projekt Red fanboys are. I mean, hell, you CD Projekt Red fanboys think that The Witcher is incredibly amazing and it can do no wrong. Take off the rose-tinted glasses and you'll see Believe me, The Witcher isn't Kino, isn't comfy. It's nothing but shit on the bottom of my shoe. And it is time, CD Projekt Red fanboys, to wake up and smell that coffee. It is time, CD Projekt Red fanboys, to consider putting your thinking cap on. It is time, CD Projekt Red fanboys, to swallow that horse pill. Oh my God, Michael. You weren't wrong the whole time there, buddy. You weren't a clown. No, I'm not a clown. Folks, believe it or not, I'm a world-class veteran video game critic. I'm a world-class veteran video game critic with over 10 years of experience in this damn business. Over 10 years, a decade, okay? So don't ever come in here and question the integrity of world-class, because you're looking at someone who single-handedly destroyed CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk 2077. Who's breathtaking now, Keanu Reeves? It's world-class veteran video game critic. That's what you need to understand. And you need to understand going forward that there is no way that CD Projekt Red can resurrect the ship that has hit, unfortunately, the bottom of the ocean floor. No matter what they tell you, the lazy millennial devs over at CD Projekt Red are just quite clearly not going to turn that ship around. But so many of you CD Projekt Red fanboys, just like I said moments ago, you're so brainwashed into this idea that CD Projekt Red can still do no wrong. You go on Reddit, you go on Reset Era, you go on V, and you're like, oh, but Michael, patch 1.2 is right around the corner, and they're promising us this, that, and the third. Patch 1.2 coming later in March, later this month, believe me, is not going to do anything, okay? I've talked to several programmers here on this show, and I will tell you right here and right now, there is absolutely no way that they can fix this. There's absolutely no way that they can go in and really untangle that spaghetti code. That's the reality of the situation, and that's what you need to understand. But oh, Michael, we ain't gonna give you the time of day because you're just a hater. No, brutally critical, because unlike you, not only do I play video games, but I was there before the volcano erupted in regards to Cyberpunk 2077. I was there when the volcano erupted, and now I'm here in the aftermath, when everything has gone quiet and the fanboys have seemingly left. And they want to sit there and they want to go, oh my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? We don't even care about this game anymore. Which couldn't be further from the truth. Because here you were, in November, hyping this game up into the moon and back. You were brainwashed by a bunch of shills here on this platform. Believe me, you were. That's the reality of the situation. Richard Hardy, we just got a brand new member. We just got a brand new member. Someone who has their thinking cap on. Unlike these CD Projekt Red fanboys. It's over. And that's what you need to understand. That's what you seriously need to understand. It's over. But this isn't really a surprise. Oh no, this isn't a surprise, because ultimately, at the end of the day, we knew this was coming. In fact, World Class, yours truly, predicted the downfall of Cyberpunk 2077 literally back in 2019. It's documented here on this channel, and that's the reality of the situation. And I know for you CD Projekt Red fanboys who are perusing Reddit and Reset Era day in and day out, you want to sit there and make excuses. You want to sit there and be so combative. You want to sit there and be so toxic. But ultimately, we know at the end of the day, CD Projekt Red, nothing but an overglorified indie development studio. That's the reality of the situation. Now they come out, they apologize in January, and they still have nothing to show for. 12 weeks later, okay? You need to pull back and look at the big picture here. 12 weeks later, and they still have nothing to show for. And not only that, but the game is still not on the PlayStation Store. And that seemingly isn't going to change anytime soon, because Sony isn't retarded, you know what I mean? They have their thinking cap on, and they know more than we do. Believe me, it's not hard to see the reality of the situation if you have your thinking cap on. It's not hard to see the reality of the situation if you consider swallowing that horse pill. Oh my God, Michael, you want me to swallow that horse pill right there? What you talking about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. Yeah, Because you need to wake up and you need to see the fallacy that is CD Projekt Red. You're breathtaking! Who's breathtaking again, Keanu Reeves? Exactly. It's not that random person in the crowd at E3. Oh no. It's world-class veteran video game critic. That's the reality of the
Little
situation.
Chestnut donated
Little
10
Chestnut!
euros through Super Chat. Michael, I'm going to buy some groceries. I'll be back in 30 minutes. Sorry for not being part of the beginning of the stream. Save your best jokes for last. It's
Little
over. Oh my
Chestnut!
god, Michael, watch it
Little
out
Chestnut
and about.
coming through really hard and really strong. Thanks for calling. Once again, fist puts in my chair. Really do appreciate you. Hey there, mister. Who let the super denied of the asylum? Imagine comparing The Witcher to Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, you gotta be shitting me. You know what I mean? It's a night and day difference, and yet you CD Projekt Red fanboys think that The Witcher is so impeccable. Oh, Michael, I'll agree with you on that Cyberpunk there. They didn't hit that home run. But you want to talk smack about The Witcher? You a cocky prick. You a cocky prick, Michael. No, we know that The Witcher is overglorified slop. We know that The Witcher is overglorified slop, okay? Play it right now, and believe me, it doesn't hold up. But that's not what you want to hear, because you want to sit there and perpetuate this idea that CD Projekt Red can do no wrong. Oh my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. That's what you said day in and day out. I was out here in Phil Spencer's garden covering the reality of the situation. I was covering the Cyberpunk Live City Night, whatever the hell they call those events that they did on Twitch. And I was telling these CD Projekt Red fanboys that are so damn brainwashed that, you know what, this is the reality of the situation. Why are they not showing gameplay? You know what I mean? The game came out in December, okay? It was supposed to come out in November, okay? And they never showed off gameplay, and it was such a huge red flag. And yet the CD Projekt Red fanboys, they went up to bat. They went up to bat, and it's so incredibly sad. The entire situation is so incredibly sad. And what needs to happen today, and I know it's not going to happen because I know it's, look, I know how you guys operate, believe me, not a retard. Look, you need to apologize to World Class. It's as simple as that. You need to apologize to World Class, you CD Projekt Red fanboys. It would be so great. It would be so great. I know it's never going to happen, but it would be so great if we could go back, okay? Go back to my older Cyberpunk videos from a few weeks ago and start reversing the likes, okay? Because the CD Projekt Red fanboys, they didn't want to hear the reality of the situation at the time. So as such, they went in and they disliked every video. Oh my God, Michael, we're so cool, clever, we're an edgelord contrarian. Screw you. We're going to hit that dislike bar right there, buddy. It's over. Who's the prophet? Not you. You're a nobody. You're a clout chaser. I'm a somebody. Thousands of people watch World Class on a daily basis. And again, a reminder, because I know all of this went in one ear and out the other. Who's the guy that single-handedly destroyed CD Projekt Red? Who's the guy that single-handedly destroyed Cyberpunk 2077? You're looking at him. World-class veteran video game critic. I had the game early, over a week early on PlayStation 4. In fact, I had the game before IGN did. A major publication. So much so that they had to use my footage for their coverage. Oh yeah, that's the reality of the situation. So many more documentaries could be made about the slop that was Cyberpunk 2077 and the liars over at CD Projekt Red. But unfortunately, the CD Projekt Red fanboys still run rampant. Oh, Michael, give them some time. No, the homework was due. You turned in the homework late, and as such, we're grading accordingly. It's really that simple. So don't call into my show, okay? And ever question the integrity of World Class, CD Projekt Red fanboys. Don't ever call into my show and hype up Cyberpunk 2077 or the lazy millennial devs over at CD Projekt Red. Because if you're telling me right here and right now, and I've heard the same old story multiple times, that patch 1.2 is going to be so different, so radically better than what we've seen before, you can kiss my foot. Because I damn well know better. We've talked to multiple programmers here on this show, multiple programmers, and they tell you that this is the reality of the situation, okay? Now, I know we have a lot of Reddit armchair developers in the house tonight, and they think they know C++. They're like, well, wait a minute, Michael, they don't know what they're talking about. This could easily be turned around, because that's what I want to believe. I don't know anything about computer science or computer engineering, but I tell you what, Michael, I have faith in the lazy millennial devs over at CD Projekt Red. That's the reality of the situation there, mister. You ain't nothing but a clown. Who's the clown now? Yeah, exactly. You wasted your hard-earned money. You wasted your hard-earned money on CD Projekt Red. And it's so incredibly sad. Because the entire situation revolved around you stupid idiots, you cocky pricks, you fanboys that were quite clearly brainwashed. You were too busy going, too busy, believe me, doing stupid silly crap like that at the end of the day, quite clearly, as I predicted, got you nowhere. You were too busy watching a lot of Pierce, Young Yeah, and many other YouTube shills shill Cyberpunk 2077. You wanted to believe that this was unbelievably amazing. You didn't want to think for yourself because you can't do that. You're not capable. You went to autism camp. You know what I mean? Believe me, I know how you people operate. It's so unpredictable. And as such, you were like, hello, my name's Alana Pierce, and today I just got to spend over 3 hours with Cyberpunk 2077. And I played the new patch 1.2, and let me tell you this, it is so incredible. Thank you so much for subscribing again. If you're new here, my name's Alana Pierce. I work for Sony, and I'm not a shill. Yes, I do have a Cyberpunk chair, but ultimately that is not going to dictate my thoughts on Cyberpunk 2077. And oh, by the way, I'm also in the game. But don't let that be the determining factor, okay? I'm CD Projekt Red's biggest fangirl, and I am just blown away with what they've done with Cyberpunk 2077. The world, the detail, it's so impeccable. Oh my God, I was sitting around and just looking at the tall skyscrapers, and I've never been so immersed before in my entire life. These are bullet points that are on the side here on my teleprompter. You know what I mean? That's what you CD Projekt Red fanboys were doing day in and day out. You didn't want to listen. You don't give a shit about quality. You want to sit there and consume. That's what you want to do because these YouTubers on this damn platform, they promote consumption. They want you to buy everything. So much so that you're broke. And you buy into it day in and day out. That's why you're not rich. That's why you're not even wealthy. Can't even afford to support this show. That's the reality of the situation. Because today we're really doing a test. We're seeing who has the balls to come forward and support the show in the face of adversity. I'm tired of these clout chasers, very much so. Tired of these clout chasers. Tired of these brainwashed fanboys. Tired of these people that don't listen. Tired of these stupid idiots that come over here from these terrible, terrible websites and they think they're so cool, so edgy, playing contrarian edgelord until the day they die. You've wasted your one merry-go-round on this earth. You have. You've already wasted it. You're 40 years old in your parents' basement, surrounded by Cheetos. You have 2 vertical monitors, okay? Not 1, 2 vertical monitors. And your mom's like, well, wait a minute, Michael, the frozen pizza's done. Oh, shit. Mama, I'm too busy to get the frozen pizza. Can you bring it down here? I'm typing 5 paragraphs on Reddit Games for some fake internet points there, mister. This is the most Kino Comfy live show in all the video, and I feel very bad for the people that are not here. I feel very bad for the people that don't even know this show exists because YouTube suppresses it. Oh, that's the reality of the situation. Since I, world-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life, since I don't promote consumption, they don't like that. Oh no, they don't like that. They want you to be just like everyone else. And the haters just want me to be like everyone else. They can't get around, this idea that, oh my God, you're doing a show outside. Gamers don't do that, Michael. And therefore, I can't resonate there, mister. You don't even pre-order games. Hell, you don't even play games. Which couldn't be further from the truth, by the way. Because if you go to my PlayStation Network account, you will see that I do play video games, okay? Just because I appear offline It doesn't mean that I'm not gaming. Put your thinking cap on and realize that, again, the lazy millennial devs over at CD Projekt Red are not going to turn that ship around. I don't care how many shills come out of the woodwork in the next coming weeks, okay? I don't care how many shills try and convince you that this is going to be so much better in just a matter of a few weeks, because here we are 12 weeks later, and Sony has still not put the game back up on the PlayStation Store. Now, granted, that could change as soon as tomorrow. We don't know Sony's plans, but what I can tell you is that the lazy millennial devs, and that's the truth, by the way, stop buying into this narrative that it's not on the developers. It is on the developers, okay? If Tom Brady throws the football, okay, listen up here. I know you guys aren't sports fans because you don't do anything with your life. You don't even know who fucking Tom Brady is. But if Tom Brady were to throw the football and the receiver single-handedly, consistently, doesn't catch the football, who's that to blame? Is it on Tom Brady? No. Tom Brady threw the football. Okay? Tom Brady, very, very, very respected, very talented quarterback, okay? It's on the receiver. Now, the receiver doesn't like that. The receiver can't handle that heat, just like the devs couldn't handle the heat at CD Projekt Red. So what does the receiver do? He puts the blame on the coach, or he puts the blame on Tom Brady. But he knows that that's not going to get him anywhere. So he puts the blame on management. And that's what the lazy millennial devs, okay? They're lazy and millennial. That's what you need to understand. The Witcher's trash, okay? I don't care. You can disagree until the cows come home. That's great. Play Edgelord Contrarian until the cows come home. And go back to Reddit and reset her for all I care. But at the end of the day, you cannot consistently blame management. I am tired of these narratives coming out of the woodwork, especially on Twitter with the blue check mark. Oh, I'm so important, Michael. My opinion's over you because I have that blue check mark. No. Your opinion is not over me, okay? I'm a world-class veteran video game critic. I single-handedly destroyed CD Projekt Red. I've been in this business for over 10 years, over a decade. Don't ever put your importance over world-class, and don't ever come in here and question the integrity of world-class. That's the reality of the
Ulav
situation.
donated €10 through Super Chat. You turned under $10 donations off.
Huh? $10 donations are the only donations that pop up on the screen here today. Ulab, thank you, Scully. What's gift fish? Puts up a chair. To appreciate you. It's so incredibly sad where this industry is at today. Because here we are in March of 2021, and there's literally nothing to play. These shills are, shilling again. They're shilling for anything because there's nothing else to play. Everyone's looking at that new demo, Darksiders, Outsiders, whatever that slop is called. It's a, Division Gears of War ripoff clone. It has loading screens. It looks terrible. Absolute garbage. But they're shilling that. They're shilling every upcoming game because that's what happens on this platform. That's what happens on this platform. And the entire situation is so, so incredibly sad. It is so incredibly sad. Because if you don't promote consumption, believe me, you're suppressed. It's as simple as that. I mean, look, if I shilled Cyberpunk 2077, we would already have 50,000 subscribers by now. But because I tell people what they don't want to hear, they can't resonate with that content. First of all, Michael, why are you outside? Second of all, Michael, why you got that 1980s headset on? Because I can, okay? You don't control the show. You don't dictate the show. It's as simple as that. And as soon as you get that through your skull, well, the better off we're going to be. CD Projekt Red fanboys, Snowy fanboys, PC fanboys. Oh, the PC fanboys. That ruffled their feathers the other day. Now they're being toxic. So incredibly sad. So incredibly sad. Because they spend thousands of dollars on their rig and they can't handle it when it can't run proper games. You know what I mean? Throw Ass Creed Odyssey in that bitch. Put in Cyberpunk. Terribly optimized. And that's on the devs, obviously. Put in multiple games, okay? Flight Simulator. Put in the demanding games and see if your rig can run it. Because believe me, it's going to struggle. It's the nature of the beast. PC gaming is a scam. And not only that, but we know that PC gaming, the fans ramp up. You got to listen to that. It's you got to put headphones on because the fans are fucking rapping. Then you got to have a water cooling system to actually properly cool. It's so incredibly sad. Why do all of that when you buy PlayStation 5 for $500 and Xbox Series X 12 teraflops $500 and have a fucking silent machine that can do all of that much more? 4K capable, 8K capable, 120 frames per second. Imagine being a stupid idiot and believing in the PC fanboyism. Imagine promoting that consumption. And that's what happened with the CD Projekt Red fanboys. They were so in the belief that, oh, this is a PC game, Michael. You didn't play it on PC, so you didn't play the game properly. Believe me, I played it on PC. It's as terrible as ever. Okay. It's as terrible as ever. That's the reality of the situation. That's what you need to understand. You know, Chromecat put out a great documentary on Cyberpunk 2077, and most of you have seen that. Most of you have seen that. But the reality, folks, of the situation is what you need to understand is that there is so much more content for Chromecat and many other people, if they wanted to go back in and expose this nonsense day after day after day. In fact, they should just put this shit all on Netflix, okay? Hire a documentary team to put all of this on Netflix, because I'm telling you, the amount of content here is never ending. So many shills came out of the woodwork just a few weeks ago, 13, 14, 15, 16 weeks ago, okay? And they came out and they said, oh my God, it's going to be the best thing since sliced bread. Now, I'm not going to name any names, okay? But you know who they are. And it's so incredibly sad, and it was so disingenuous. And yet you follow them still. You follow these people still. And you don't want to follow world class, because that doesn't fit your agenda, you know? So incredibly sad. Oh, he ugly, Michael, he poor, he this, that, and the third. I don't care. You think I care? You think I care about your little opinion? I mean, after all, again, you're a nobody. I'm a somebody. You're a cocky prick. I'm not a cocky prick, okay? I'm just holding my ground. It's as simple as that. I mean, I single-handedly destroyed CD Projekt Red, Cyberpunk 2077. What have you done? Nothing. No one can take your opinion seriously. You have no eyeballs on your channel. You never will. How does it feel, CD Projekt Red fanboys? How does it feel, CD Projekt Red fanboys, to be a part of the Losers Club? Believe me, it must be so incredibly sad. It really must be so incredibly
Tay
sad.
Zabin donated $14.99 through Super Chat. Michael, you are the only video game journalist that isn't a shill. Keep going strong. Your true fans always respect your work. Let's go world class.
Let's go! Z-Tay! Thanks for calling once again. Fish puts every chair. Really appreciate you. Z-Tay has his thinking cap on. Believe me, he has his thinking cap on. And that's the reality of the situation. That's what you need to understand. But wait a minute, Michael. What you talking about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. Hell, I'm going to pull up my big limousine that I don't even own, because I just live to talk about how rich I am. Rich people don't talk about how rich they are, okay? Come on. Look. You'd love to say, oh, Michael, I'm going to pull up in that limousine. I'm going to get out of that limousine, and I tell you what, I'm going to come over there. In fact, I'm going to run over there, and I'm going to put my boot up your ass. It's over. That I can tell you. And yet you still want to go up to bat for CD Projekt Red. Oh, believe me, the fanboys are out there. I know you guys want to parrot along. You want to play along. You think I'm retarded. You don't think I pick up on that. I pick up on a lot of things that you don't think I pick up on. But look. It's over. And that's what you CD Projekt Red fanboys need to understand. This is the Titanic, okay? The Titanic has hit the bottom of the ocean floor. Now, there's been talk about resurrecting the Titanic, but you don't want to do that, because if they were to try to resurrect the Titanic, it would crumble, okay? And CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk 2077, they're down there in the Titanic. And if you try and fix this, if you try and resurrect this, believe me, it's just a no-go. It's just a no-go. We've talked to actual programmers that know C++, that know Java, that know all of these other things, okay? And I'll tell you, they will say that this is unfixable. So stop buying into the marketing. You are buying into the marketing again, and you are going to buy this game again. That I know. I know how these simpletons work. I know how these people operate. They love promoting this idea of consumption. You're going to buy this game again. That's what you will do. I know this, okay? And you can clip this. I don't care. You can clip this and put this up and say, you know what? Michael predicts the fucking future for fall of 2021. Because when this damn game, Cyberpunk 2077, releases on PlayStation 5 later this year, a physical copy, you are going to buy it again. That I can tell you. I know how you CD Projekt Red fanboys operate. You think The Witcher is the best thing since sliced bread. The Witcher has terrible animations. How can it be the best thing since sliced bread? When you want to sit there and go, well, wait a minute, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. Who's the clown? Who's the clown? And who's the do-nothing Democrat? That's what I thought. It's not me. I'm out here pushing really hard and really strong, literally the hardest working YouTuber on this entire platform, and you want to chastise, you want to vilify world-class veteran video game critic. Well, you sycophants, you gelatinous tapeworms, can kiss my foot and kiss my ass. And you know what? You can take your fancy little Witcher. You can take your fancy little Cyberpunk 2077. Shove them right up your ass.
Ulav donated €10 through Super Chat. You should study Dreamcast guy and how gaming YouTube is done. Today's topic was Epic Games buying Fall Guys, not Cyberpunk.
Terrible advice. That's literally the worst advice, okay? That's the worst advice. You want me to jump on things that I don't care about. I care about Cyberpunk 2077, you laugh, okay? Because who was there in 2019 telling you that this was going to be a Titanic 2 situation? Who was there? Not Young Yeah, okay? Not any of these other shills. Not Alana Pierce. These people that perpetuate this idea that, oh, we're honest. Yet if you go to Young Ya's review for Cyberpunk 2077, he's disingenuous as ever. He's disingenuous as ever. And yet his low IQ fan base is still there on his Patreon. You know? Oh, here's some money. You live in California, but you need money anyway. You know what I mean? So incredibly sad. I'm not jumping on trends. I'm doing what I want to do. You don't like that? See you later. Scram. Cocky prick. It's over. And quite clearly you're a CD Projekt Red fanboy in disguise. Don't ever come in here and try and play producer, okay? It's not going to work out well. Don't ever come in here and try and dictate where this show goes. Don't ever come in here and try and overtake the most keynote, comfy live show in all of video. So many people are jealous, believe me, so many people are jealous that I have eyeballs on me and they have no eyeballs. So they use my content as a vehicle to promote their brand and their shitty hustle. You know what I mean? Go out in Hollywood Boulevard and sell your own fucking mixtapes. It's as simple as that. I mean, it really is as simple as that. That's what's really going on here. You know, you guys want to perpetuate this idea that we're so great at the 5D chess, Michael. No, you're not great at the 5D chess, okay? You're not great at the 5D chess at all. That I can tell you, okay? Don't ever question the integrity of world class, because you know what? At the end of the day, and I know you guys love IGN. You love IGN so much. And you know what? IGN, like I said earlier, they had to use my footage for Cyberpunk 2077, meaning CD Projekt Red did not give them an early copy. Okay? I had an early copy. And you literally, you stupid idiots, okay? Maybe not all of you, but a lot of you came in here, because I know we have the same group, okay? You came in here, and you questioned the integrity of World Class. And you sat there, and you scolded World Class, and you said, well, wait a minute, Michael, that's just a fake game copy out there. That ain't the real game. Oh, just wait until the patch. Oh, you haven't even played it. You're just a hater. You got an agenda. You're biased. You're this. You're that. You're in the third. You know, I mean, come on. Get a life and get a job. And when are you going to wake up? Because this isn't over. Oh, no. That's why we're out here 12 weeks later. Nothing has been learned. Nothing is going to be accomplished going forward. You're still going to pre-order games. You still pre-ordered Hitman 3. You still pre-ordered, you know, Fall Guys 2. You know, all of these games. Whatever's coming out. There's nothing coming out, so I don't even know what's coming out. Look, you pre-order the slop, and you continue to play this shut up and take my money because you're so depressed with your life. You got done drinking the 6-pack of Bud Light, and now you're like, well, what do I do, Michael? What do I do, Michael? I just got done drinking the 6-pack of Bud Light, and I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to put my boot up your ass because you disagree there, mister. You stop giving these lazy millennial devs your money. It's as simple as that. Don't bark about it on Twitter. No one cares about your little opinion on Twitter because you have to be a do-nothing Democrat to participate in Twitter. But what you need to understand is you need to stop giving these lazy millennial devs your money on Twitter. You know what I mean? You need to stop giving them your money. It's as simple as that. Stop promoting the idea of consumption. Oh, but wait a minute there, mister. You ain't nothing but a clown. It's over. That I can tell you. Because so many CD Projekt Red fanboys, they come in here and they say, well, wait a minute, Michael. They told me if patch 1.1 was going to be the game changer. Literally a few weeks ago, when I was with Dylan in the details, they told us, the CD Projekt Red fanboys, they called in and they said, well, wait a minute. You're judging the game too early, Michael. It's not even finished. Well, we know that. Duh. It's a live service game in disguise. That's why I was in Krobcat's video. You weren't in Krobcat's video. Oh, no. You weren't in Krobcat's video. You're a do-nothing Democrat. You do nothing day in and day out. So incredibly sad. How do you like that, babe? Got your ruffles, feathers ruffled. But I was in Krobcat's video. And these CD Projekt Red fanboys are like, well, wait a minute, Michael. Patch 1.1 is going to be the savior. Patch 1.1 came out. And this is what they did with the Day 1 patch, by the way. They hyped up the Day 1 patch when I was out here playing this game on PlayStation 4. And I could only say so much, and I couldn't show anything because CD Projekt Red, they got ninjas over there. You know what I mean? That's the reality of the situation. But now you're hyping up patch 1.2 as if it's a totally new dev team. You're hyping up patch 1.2, and now you think, oh my God, it's going to be so much better, Michael. Guys, they literally gave out modification tools because the lazy millennial devs over at CD Projekt Red quite clearly couldn't make it happen. They just couldn't hit that home run. So what do? They call in the substitute team. Since the actual team can't hit the home run, they call in the substitute substitute team, and the substitute team, they come in and they attempt to hit that home run. And the modders are literally better than the lazy millennial devs over at CD Projekt Red. We're going to stop putting the blame on management. We're going to stop putting the blame on management, and we're going to start putting the blame on the team. The team on the field, not the coach. Not the offensive coordinator, not the defensive coordinator, not the suits that are in the skybox. Oh no, we're putting the blame, we're putting the incompetence on, especially the programming department at CD Projekt Red. You look in the credits and they all need to be called out. They shipped you a lie. They shipped you a lie, and now you're buying into a promise. You low IQ gamers are just on the spectrum. I can't help you. If you don't believe what I'm saying right now, then I can't help you. Here we go again. It's round fucking 5. It's round 5 with you CD Projekt Red fanboys, because I can already feel it. Oh, you're not waiting. You're jumping the gun there, Mr. Patch 1.2 is going to change the entire existence of Cyberpunk 2077. They're going to be shilling this back on Reddit and reset every Michael. I can't wait until that happens. Good. Good. You know? Because, I mean, after all, you think The Witcher's fantastic. It's not. Okay? Take off the glasses. Take off the glasses. Take off the rose-tinted nostalgic glasses, and you will see that The Witcher is a terrible, terrible, terrible game. Terribly programmed, okay? That I can tell you. And what you need to understand more importantly, okay, is that Last of Us 2 is a more polished experience than any game that CD Projekt Red has ever produced. Than any game that CD Projekt Red has ever produced. Neil Druckmann came out and hit that home run. And guess what? You got filtered. You did. You got filtered. That's what you did. You got filtered. You couldn't handle the reality of The Last of Us Part 2. You couldn't handle great game design. You couldn't handle great sound design. You couldn't handle great visuals. You couldn't handle great combat. You couldn't handle any of it. So you ran to your little crawl spaces on the internet, okay? You ran to your little cave on the internet and you twined about it all day and all night. Oh, Neil Druckmann, I'm going to tell him what's up. Yeah, you know, I mean, get a life and get a job, CD Projekt Red fanboys. You know, you want to defend CD Projekt Red, yet you're not looking at the masterpiece, which is The Last of Us Part 2. How does it feel to be a part of the Losers Club? Yeah, it must be so, so incredibly sad. Oh, how does it feel? How does it feel? I want to know. Believe me, I want to know. Because you're like, well, wait a minute there, mister. You ain't nothing but a clown. You do that day in and day out, and you don't listen. You never listen. What we need to do, and again, I know it's not going to happen because I'm asking for it. When you ask for things, you don't get what you ask for. Believe me, I know how to, work these people. So easy to work on this platform. Look, what you need to understand, okay? What you need to understand is that, well, it would be great if you could go back to the old last Cyberpunk videos, whatever it's called, Cyberpunk videos. If you could go back to the old Cyberpunk videos and show the fanboys that they're stupid. They're just stupid idiots. And how you show them that they're stupid idiots, these CD Projekt Red fanboys, is if you start liking the old videos. Because the CD Projekt Red fanboys, they just couldn't handle that hard reality check. They were like, well, wait a minute, Michael, you want me to swallow that horse pill? Yeah. I was talking about this game, and I was saying, you know what? This is going to be the biggest blunder in all of video way back in 2019. Way back in 2019. It's over. That I can tell you. 12 weeks later, and the lazy millennial devs over at CD Projekt Red, they're just not going to hit that home run. And that's what you need to understand. That's what you need to understand. Oh, but Michael, we got excuses lined up about how you're so wrong there, mister. You don't know what you're talking about there, buddy. I'm here 12 weeks later, and no one else is, because no one cares. They jumped on the hate bandwagon because it was convenient for the little brand. It was convenient for fake internet points. It was convenient for clicks. They don't care about this game. Who in the hell spent so much time, so much of my time here on this planet, believe me, covering Cyberpunk 2077 in the face of adversity, in the face of these stupid autistic trolls, these gelatinous tapeworms coming over, trying to leech off of world class, trying to leech off of my platform because they can't hit that home run. They can't do anything worthwhile. You know what I mean? It's so incredibly sad. It's so incredibly sad. And you know that iconic image of Cyberpunk 2077 of that NPC that has never loaded in? Guess who took that picture? Guess who took that picture? Oh, yeah. It's yours truly. World-class veteran video game critic. Now, you're not going to believe me. I don't care. But you will not find that picture. You will not find that picture posted anywhere outside of World Class. I'm the source, okay? In terms of if you go back. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. It's over. That I can tell you. It's over. But wait a minute, Michael. You ain't nothing but a clown. You ain't nothing but a clown there, mister. I believe in Cyberpunk 2077. I think they're going to hit that home run because the CEO came out and apologized. They've already won. They've already won. And you're going to buy this game again. You're not listening again. I know that. Because how I know that is if you go to the official apology video that they put out, in January at this point? If you go and you watch that video, you will see that the like bar is too incredibly high. It's so incredibly high that they bought that apology. They bought that apology hook, line, and sinker. That's how brainwashed these CD Projekt Red fanboys are. They're still shilling this over on Reddit and Reset in disguise. Okay? You know what I mean? They're still giving this game attention. Oh, it sucks, Michael, but we're going to post about it every day. You know what I mean? You're giving these lazy millennial devs over at CD Projekt Red the attention that they so quite certainly don't deserve. They so quite certainly don't deserve. It's over. That I can tell you. That I can tell you. Don't ever question the integrity of World Class, okay? Don't ever do it. Because I was there when you weren't. I was there pushing really hard and really strong. You know, it was so combative as we were heading into the launch of Cyberpunk 2077. So many of these fake gamers came over here. These people don't even play video games. Believe me, they would love, they would love for you to think that they do, but they don't. They don't play video games. And they came over here and they said, well, wait a minute, Michael, we're going to be combative. We don't even care about Cyberpunk. And I told these people straight up, you know what? No one cares if you don't care about Cyberpunk 2077. And for the mouth breathers that have been here since day one, okay, I'm talking about the toxic people. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's over. It's over. That I can tell you. Who got mainstream attention? Not you. Because you don't have anything. You don't have nothing. That's why you're clinging on to this little vehicle here and you're trying to hijack the vehicle and take over. Oh, we want your platform, Michael. It's a great car. Hell, it's got a lot of eyeballs on it, you know? We so cool, Michael. We're like a mixtape rapper on Hollywood Boulevard. We're going to give you the album. You're going to look at it in your hands. And then we're going to press you for $1. You know? It's over. It's over, that I can tell you. 12 weeks later, and the lazy millennial devs over at CD Projekt Red have nothing to show for. They have nothing to show for. But patch 1.2, Michael, it's going to fix everything. It's going to be a huge improvement. Hell, we're going to call Digital Foundry, and they're going to shill this for us. Digital Foundry has killed this industry. Digital Foundry has killed the video game industry. It wasn't the movie games. It wasn't Last of Us Part 1. But what happened, okay, is Digital Foundry has destroyed this entire industry. Because now no one cares about the quality of the product. They care about little things like resolution and frame rate and how the updates, do this, that, and the third, VSync, all this nonsense that literally no one in real life cares about, okay? Digital Foundry has destroyed this entire industry. If you can't understand that, well, you might be a redneck. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go on Skype. This is the reality of the situation. This is what you need to understand, okay? We're not doing Never-Ending Story, okay? We're not calling in to promote your, hustle. We're not being toxic, okay? It's really as simple as that. Don't agree? Don't care. Hey there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? Today, you ain't nothing but a clown. Yeah, today's a real test. It's showing who's a real fan and who's not. We had too many clout chasers. They need to be ridded from this channel. And, quite clearly. Hello, you're on the air.
Well, how are you?
Well, we're here 12 weeks
just
later exposing
watched,
Cyberpunk 2077. We're here 12 weeks later exposing
Yeah.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Of course. Can I talk about something else?
No, you cannot talk about something
just-
else. If you cannot stay on topic, you are done. Absolutely not. Hello, you're on the air. We have lifted the super chat to $10 today because a lot of disruptors like to disrupt the show for 99 cents, and I don't agree with that. It really disrupts the flow of this show. So we've hit it up to $10 today, and it's showing true colors. Who's really here to support the show and who's not, and it's really exposing a lot of people.
I support the show because
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the reality. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, can you tell us about Joe?
Off-topic calls will not be answered. Hello, you're on the air. She doesn't love you, okay? That I can tell you. You know, I went past the tanning office the other day and she came out, okay? Believe me. I went past the tanning office the other day and she came out and she said, you know what? The CEO of CD Projekt Red is hot. She told me. She's 54 years old and, you know, she came out of that tanning office looking 40. Look, she came out of that tanning office and she told me the CD Projekt Red CEO is hot. That's what I know. Hello, you are on the air. This is your opportunity. Do not blow it.
chat.
Well, then don't do super chat. If you can't afford it, don't do it. Well, you could still super chat. It's just not going to pop up on the screen. You could still super chat. It's just not going to pop up on the screen. That is how we are doing things today after yesterday's debacle. Thank you so kindly for calling in. Hello, you're on the air. Do you have a question for World Class? Do you have a question for World Class?
If you wouldn't have, if you wouldn't have the bad quality of this fucking game, man. Imagine if you wouldn't have been there.
Well, I honestly think they should put me in the new Twilight Zone. You know what I mean? They should make an episode and say, you know what if World Class didn't get the game early? What would have happened?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm not pulling their
happened?
chain, bro.
You
I
know?
think that's honestly great fucking, that's a great episode right there.
It would have been, it would have been horrible, Many millions of people would have bought this game.
I know.
And there would have been a lot of refunds.
Right. Hell yeah.
So without you, you're one of the few real people in the video gaming atmosphere.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
without you, it would be a lot worse. And I just want to show my support here.
Hell yeah, brother. We
because
appreciate you.
This game was absolute garbage. The worst game that has ever.
I mean,
come out.
it was literally worse than I could have ever imagined. You know what I mean? Literally worse than I could have ever imagined. Absolutely.
I mean, compared to this, Ubisoft is.
Oh yeah, it makes Ubisoft look like $1 million. You know. It's over. Thanks for calling in. Hello, you're on the air. We're here. Well, let me go ahead and elaborate on that, because I mean, if you feel the same way that I do about Digital Foundry, I'm very interested, to be quite frank.
Well, because you're bang on the money. You're absolutely right. The fact that nobody really cared about anti-aliasing and VSync, and I mean, we knew a little bit about it, but it wasn't.
Yeah, well, it wasn't something that people obsessed over. Now they do. They've literally twisted and turned the way that people perceive video games now. And it's not just PC players. Now they got to compare this, that, and the third, this game on this platform, this game running this update, all this nonsense. And it has sucked the fun out of this entire medium. It's over.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I remember playing Vanquish on the PS3. I didn't know whether it was locked 30 frames per second or locked 60 frames per second or whatever it was.
Right.
I just loved the game, and
exactly,
it
didn't matter. And now Digital Foundry and many other channels, they're implanting this idea that you have to know this information, and it's just not a great look. It's just not a great look for the future of this industry.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, I'm a movie purist anyway.
Right.
I love movie Blu-rays, so 24 hertz is more than enough for me. I think that's more than enough to enjoy anything. 60 frames per second might be brilliant, but I'm really not interested in anything above that because the human eye can't see it anyway. I really don't care. But I think this is why you're so right about what people like Digital Foundry have done. And yeah, it was interesting to super nerds and super geeks, and it was very interesting on a technical level, but it didn't affect our enjoyment of games.
Yeah, well, now it's influencing what people buy and what they don't buy, and maybe what they wait out on, and this, that, and the third. I mean, look, if a game runs like crap, yeah, we need to know about that, because I mean, if it's running at 15 frames a second like Cyberpunk, I mean, we got to know about that, right? But at the same time, I mean, a lot of what they do is over exaggerated. It's just, it's just unnecessary. It's redundant in a lot of ways.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think what you said the other day about how no games have even come close to replicating what we had in Casper back in '95 or Toy Story. And
I mean, people thought I was joking about that, but I'm really not, to be quite frank. I mean, I know it's pre-rendered versus real time. I get it, but at the same time, we're here in 2021. We're supposed to have so much better hardware now, and yet I'm not seeing anything on display really that's worthwhile.
No, absolutely. This stuff took months or years to render, frame by frame by frame, and yeah, we have that kind of processing power supposedly in our PlayStation 3s or our PlayStation 4s there.
Yeah.
So we should be able to render in real time that kind of stuff. I mean, something as simple as the sensation of speed on Gran Turismo on the PlayStation 2, it's still never, we've never got better than that.
Exactly.
On something simple.
In fact, I'll be honest with you. If you want to talk about racing real quick, I mean, for that example, I think we've gone backwards. I mean, honestly, what game impressed me was Project Gotham Racing 3 when it first came out on Xbox 360 in 2005. It was incredible.
Joe Brusca donated
Joe Brusca!
$14.99 through
Joe
Super
Brusca!
Chat. Mackle exposed Cyberpunk
It's over!
2077. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, I
It's
think
over.
you're bang on the money.
Hell yeah, bro.
People need to understand that you've raised a lot of valid points.
Exactly.
I got a refund on my copy of Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah. Well, that was the right thing to do. I didn't do it because it was too much of a hassle, but Hell yeah,
if you hadn't what you did, and you were the only one, you were the only person on YouTube really at the beginning. There was a French YouTuber called Padawan, who also got in there quite early, and it was actually really fun. You're saying it's disgusting behavior from Sony. The game is broken, and I think he was beaten by 3 days or something like that. I think if that. Right. But literally, it was just the two of you. Nobody else was what you were saying. Everybody else.
And I have some regrets. I should have done more. I should have done more. But at the time, I was working on that video until like 2 or 3 in the morning, right up until that embargo lifted. And then I woke up and I saw the video had over 10,000 views in just a couple of hours, and I'm like, all right, here we go. This is the reality. This is what I was talking about, but no one listened. I mean, they called me crazy. I said I saw a ghost, and they were like, no, you didn't, Michael. It's like, oh, I found dinosaur fossils, Michael. Yeah, come on. I mean, no one believed me. They just didn't take me seriously. So sad. Hell yeah, bro.
Unfortunately, that's most people's normal reaction to real sightings of ghosts and dinosaur fossils.
Right.
But honestly, it needs to be said. Apart from maybe Layman Gaming came out and said, "Look, we're not going to review it because we can't talk about PlayStation 4, so we're not going to review it until we can." Right. And it was as simple as that. But we're talking about 1 or 2 medium to major YouTubers who towed that line. Everybody else, exactly like you said, they shilled for the game.
Yeah,
that's all. That's all they did.
Well, they probably were hired secretly by CD Projekt Red as an ambassador to do so, or something like that. I mean, there's just something fishy about so many people shilling a product. I mean, they're not. I mean, come on, people can't be that retarded, I mean, they all had the same talking points. They all said, "Oh, this is so great, it's so detailed, this, that, and the third," and it was like every video was the same. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, I appreciate you calling, and we're gonna move the wheels here.
You're welcome, Michael.
Hell yeah, take care.
Have a great night.
Hell yeah. It's over.
It must be really, really hard being a CD Projekt Red fanboy because, look, PlayStation literally swept the dog turds under the rug. How is that fucking excusable?
I mean, it's just so inexcusable at this point that it's just sad. I mean, it's tragic. And these CD Projekt Red fanboys, I know they're still out there. They want to think, they were like, oh, yeah, we agree, Michael, but they don't agree. They're going to buy this game again later this year when it comes out again on PlayStation 5. And it's all up to date on disc. You know what I mean? And now they're hyping up the new patch coming out later this month.
No, I really can't wait to see that because I am sure it's going to be the same fucking
game.
Same exact game.
Absolutely. You damn well know it. There's no way. There's no way they could fix it. No way.
And where the hell is the DLC down the road? Like, how fucking far is that pushed off now?
Exactly. You know what I mean?
And I mean, how do the CD Projekt Red fans literally excuse a game being pulled from the PlayStation Store? It's like they're just fucking foaming so hard. The foam is in their eyes. They're seeing red, bro.
I know. Well, they don't have their thinking cap on, so, they don't. Oh, Michael, it's not a big deal. They're just going to put it up when it's fixed. Michael, CD Projekt Red, they're going to hit that home run soon. You just wait. That's what they tell us all the time.
Yeah, well, these two games have the most awards ever, supposedly. I mean,
Lord.
Apart from The Last
of
Us,
That is the biggest fallacy.
Oh,
yeah, that's real. The
Last
of Us real. I know. And they got away with it. Where are these people? Where are these people at? They should be barking at CD Projekt Red,
I mean, yeah, if they really fucking care, but obviously no one cares. It's like, well, let's sweep the dog turds under the rug and fucking move on.
Yeah, let's slap them on the wrist, and let's buy their next game. I mean, that's all it is.
Darn tootin' there, good buddy. I'm moving the wheels.
Yeah. Hello, you're on the air.
I bet he lets his super chats go for it $2.
Great opinion. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah.
Great opinion. Thanks for calling in. Hello, you're on the air. Done. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Right. Mm-hmm.
Did you watch it?
Right.
It was horrible,
you're
man.
talking about the new Alien game?
Yes. It was horrible, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's
I
just
just wanna
funny.
say
It's
that-
funny how they make a great Alien game, Alien Isolation, and then they never follow up with that because, I mean, it's too much of a game for Zoomers. I mean, dude, if you go back and play Alien Isolation, it doesn't tell you what to do, and the Zoomers couldn't handle that,
Yes,
especially
yes.
in today's climate. They're like, we got to have an arrow that tells us exactly where to go, just like Cyberpunk, and that's why they make these games that are just slop. They put out these mobile-like games, these clones, and they just slap the Alien branding on it and call it a day. It's over.
You're so right, man. There's no game to play. Maybe I just buy Resident Evil Village when it comes out.
Well, yeah, maybe
There's no
buy it
game
just
to
to
play.
see how terrible it is. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be
Yes,
another
yes.
Cyberpunk situation on PlayStation 4. That I can tell you. It's going to be another Cyberpunk situation on PlayStation 4. And as we get into May, I'm going to push really hard and really strong in that direction because I'm telling you, that game runs like trash already on PlayStation 5. Believe me, it does. There's nothing happening in that demo. And I mean, yeah, hell yeah. Well, I appreciate you. Thanks for
Gaming,
calling.
thank
We're going to
you
move the
so
wheels. Hell yeah. Hello, you're on the air.
Learning about Cyberpunk, I was gonna buy that piece of crap, and
Oh,
all my buddies were pre-ordering that. They're out $70.
Oh man.
But I'm just wondering why are these industry people releasing things before they're ready? I mean, you have
because they can get away with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can get away with it without any consequences. No one barks at them. No one even cares. But it should be against regulations. To be quite frank, there should be a new system put in place that says, if your game isn't even this ready, then it doesn't ship.
I mean, honestly, it's criminal, and it's not even just Cyberpunk. I mean, it's obvious with the PS5.
I mean, it's every game. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much every game at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the consoles themselves, it's clear they're released too early. I mean,
yeah.
There's no games.
Yeah,
There's
I have
zero
both.
games
I
for
have
them.
Series X. I have PlayStation 5, and they're both unplugged. And when they do get plugged back in, they're to play the old games. You know what I mean? You got to basically play old games on them, and well, it runs a little better. And I guess I got to be impressed. It's over.
It just doesn't make sense. Anyway, that's why it's important we got you out here, buddy, because these people are all shills. It's all
absolutely.
shillery.
It
I
is.
mean, there needs to be a damn congressional review. All right. But anyway, thanks for doing what you're doing.
Bro, I appreciate
we're moving the wheels.
Hell yeah. Hi there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum?
Is this the Michael Does Live internet television show?
Yeah, we're here, CD Projekt Red fanboy. We're here.
Oh, well, good. I have news about the 1.2 pack.
No.
Yeah, it is coming, and they're gonna put the game back on the PlayStation Store.
Really?
Yeah, I have insider information.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's the reality of the coffee.
Yeah. Yeah. And once the shills, once Alana Pierce and Young come out of the woodwork and say it's so much better, they're going to start coming back in here and disliking the videos and, oh, you were a clown. You were so wrong about the 1.2 update. I already know how it's going to be. Because they're hyping this one up. They're, they use that excuse about the hack and how they had to push that back. That's just marketing in disguise. You know what I mean?
No, it's gonna actually really do the job. I know you're not on board with CD Projekt Red, but you gotta wake up and smell the soda.
Yeah.
Do you feel?
Go back to Reddit and reset era, okay? You got a problem in your brain. It's over. You're done. Hello, you're on the air. Jazz, thank you, Skeller. Once again, fish puts him in chair a little. Appreciate ya. Right. Right. Well, I agree, yeah. Wait, who is this?
Your stream.
No. You can't do this. You got to keep it up. Don't do this. I need more of the laughing. I don't, please. Yeah, I'm sure. That's what I'm talking about. Your mother at the tanning office. That's what I'm fucking talking about. It's over. She came out of the tanning office and she said, you know what, Michael, you're pretty hot. Hello, you're on the air. You're done. Hello, you're on the air. And that's why you have been screened. So predictable and so typical. Hello, you're on the air. This is my show, not yours. You're not going to play NWO Takeover. Hello, you're on the air. Well, let me go ahead and say that again.
It could have been the situation handled better if they didn't hype it the way they did.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of the downfall was how they, hyped it up into the moon and back. Okay?
Yeah. It is crazy, man, to overpromise and under-deliver.
Exactly. And we're still seeing that happen. Dying Light 2 is another game that if you go back and watch the E3 footage, and Cropcat's probably got that already in his folder ready, just in case it turns out to be absolute slop. But Dying Light 2 is another game to watch because that's delayed indefinitely. There's no sign of that coming anytime soon. And, they promised so much already, so now they're going to have to deliver on what they already said. You know what I mean? And that's why the game's delayed.
Yeah. I think the problem are the fanboys.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, these ambassadors in disguise. I mean, dude, they sign these NDAs, and, they pretend like they're fans, but they're on board. They signed the contract. They're getting paid to shill. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are on payroll. The problem is, if people stop paying those companies for those practices, they would never be in such bullshit like this. You know what I mean? Because back in the day when I was a kid playing video games, we never had any, YouTube and shit like that. We don't even know what the game is good or bad until it's out and it comes to you from word of mouth. Somebody told you have to play this game because it's really good. It's a finished product.
Exactly, but now it's not genuine anymore. You know what I mean? They just watch these, QVC people basically on YouTube, and they said it was great, so they go out and buy it, and they don't even really play it, really. So, that's all it is. It's confirmation bias is all it is.
Yeah, it's crazy if you think about all the money that they made based on the hype only. Has nothing to do with the game because nobody saw the game how it is. I remember your videos when you were doing it. We were talking about the game, how bad that is. I was shocked. I could not believe it. It's like, no, I have to see the game first. Because, there was literally no footages out there. Nobody had any gameplay. all the shills were saying positive things. You remember Young was saying,
Oh, yeah.
played the game, it was fine. I
Yeah.
mean, it was.
I'd let you know what game they
positive.
played because it's not what got released to the public, you know? It's like they made a specific game. Well, I mean, obviously they didn't do this, but I wish this were the case. You know, if they made a specific game just for the press, and they amped up everything, just so they can get positive impressions coming out of there. But that obviously didn't happen.
That is crazy, man. All that money for basically just hype. So this is the reason why companies will continue to do that shit.
Yeah.
Like you see, like how much money they put into marketing, more than the money they put.
Oh
into
yeah. They had toy figurines of Keanu Reeves. They had chairs. They had big billboards in these big cities, these do-nothing Democrat cities. I mean, it was all over. you know.
Yeah, and they're proud of it. If you see how the management handled this, they didn't cut off any. They had like a rule: the game has to score like over 90% or something. They cut it off because they made so much money. They were like, "Okay, we're proud of you. It doesn't matter how we make our money."
Yeah, but the redemption arc is already starting, and they're setting up real nice. They got great scriptwriters over at CD Projekt Red. So they fabricate this little hack, which is obviously not proven. You can't prove that it actually happened. Like literally, there's no evidence out there that it actually happened, right?
There's no evidence.
They fabricate this little hack. So that that way they can delay and hype up the patch 1.2, and then when patch 1.2 comes out, you're gonna have the shilling cycle happen again, and everyone like Ilana Pierce, all these people, they're gonna come out of the woodwork and say patch 1.2 is a major step forward for Cyberpunk 2077. You can clip this, by the way, because that's what they're gonna exactly say. Major step forward for Cyberpunk 2077 patch 1.2 later this month, and then as time goes along, they'll re-release the game later this year on PlayStation 5. They're gonna buy it again, and then the reviews are gonna go up, and everyone's gonna be like, it's a totally different game, but we damn well know better because we've talked to programmers here on this show, and they're not troll programmers, believe me, but we've talked to people that know their thing, that know what they're talking about, and there's no way they can fix this. So, I mean, you can only do so much.
Yeah, I was programming a game myself back in the day. It's
Really?
like from beginning to the end. I tell you this, there is absolutely no way they can fix that
Oh,
shit
no
because
way.
this is from the ground
No
up.
way. Exactly.
It would be easier.
Exactly.
It would be easier
It's
to make
over.
a new game than fix this shit.
It's over.
It is. There's nothing they can do. They're gonna delays, and I believe, like, I don't know, 1 year from now, they're gonna release a version with 120 FPS lock or some shit, and people are gonna buy it again.
Oh yeah, they'll buy it again. They don't care.
HD.
Exactly, it's going to happen
Yeah.
again. I mean, it's literally going to happen again, and people are going to double dip. They're going to pay $120 for this game. Well, more than that, but it's over.
Man, it's so fucking sad, man.
It is.
But one thing positive came out of Cyberpunk 2077 is the fact that we discovered you on the internet, man. Without your videos, because I was really searching the whole internet for seeing some footages or any leak or stuff. I couldn't find no one. You were the only one talking about it back in the time, right?
Hell yeah.
And that's the only thing came out of it. So I mean, at least something positive,
Hell yeah,
right?
I appreciate you, bro.
Oh man, take care.
Hell yeah.
It's nice talking to you.
Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Well, you're not on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Well, hello, you're on the air. Gonna move the wheels because I cannot tell if that's serious or not, okay? Probably not, but if it were, well, it's just the reality of the situation. Hey there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? You ain't nothing but a clown there, mister. We ain't watching this show no more, buddy. You know what you're talking about there, mister. You ain't nothing but a clown. It's over. That I can tell you. It's over. Okay? Everything that I'm saying here today is going to hold true in just a few months from now. That's the reality of the situation. That's what you need to understand. And you people need to shape up, okay? It's as simple as that. You people need to shape up and realize that this is the reality of the situation, okay? You know? I know it's not what you want to hear. I know it's not what you want to see. I know it's not what you want to, you don't want to face that reality. You don't want to face that music, but this is what you need to understand, okay? This industry is in the shitter, and it's because of these fanboys that run rampant, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to play the shut up and take my money just to spot you. I'm fitting to buy 5 copies, Michael. 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 I'm fitting to buy 5 copies, dude, come on, bro. You know what I mean? You got to be kidding me. This is why this industry is in the shitter. You guys love playing the, take my money game, like a year out. Well, earlier than that. It's over. It's just so incredibly sad. That's the reality of the situation. That's what you need to understand. Yeah, there's nothing to play. There's nothing coming. It is incredibly difficult for me to come out here and do this show because there's nothing to cover. Like, there's literally nothing to cover. So we have to come back and we have to push really hard and really strong. And, it's just the reality of the situation, okay? Little Chestnut, thank you, Skeller. Once again, for put up a chair, a little appreciate you. Biggest blunder in all of video. It's over. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, we've been here discussing the reality of the situation. Some people are upset that they can't take over the show today. They're like, oh, shit, he put some implementations in place. We can't even get our little super chat out. No, super chat still works, okay, but you got to donate $10. If you can't do that, you're not rich, okay? You're not wealthy. So don't flaunt about how, you can showboat because, obviously, you guys, I got 2 pool tables. Like, yeah. Okay. Great news, buddy. No one cares. It's over. It's over. That I can tell you. That I can tell you. Hey there, mister. Yeah, we have Returnal. Yeah, you think Returnal is going to be great? Of course it's going to be great because it's only on PlayStation. That's how you people operate. You're like, well, wait a minute, Michael. Now, funny enough, if Returnal were only on Xbox, you wouldn't be giving it the time of day. You wouldn't be giving it the time of day. You'd be like, Returnal, that's a Game Pass game, Michael. But since it's only on PlayStation and only on PlayStation 5, the beloved console that can do no wrong, that has no mistakes, that has no problems, well, it's a 10 out of 10. So we'll be covering Returnal when that, time does come, but that's not coming until what? April, May? So long away from now. So many months away from now. When you look into the future, what is even coming out this month? You tell me one game that's coming out this month that's a big title. There isn't one. There's not one game that's coming out this month. It's literally a barren wasteland. Literally a barren wasteland, okay? It is really hard, okay, to understand that this is the reality of the situation. I don't care if you disagree with how we're doing things around here, okay? Just to let you know, I don't care, okay? We're doing this because we have to. It's as simple as that, okay? At least for today, okay? You people need to shape up. You don't shape up, well, this is what we do. It's as simple as that. This is my show. You don't play Control, okay? Well, I wouldn't play Control either. It's a terrible game. But, look, it's over, okay? That I can tell you. You guys want to shill Returnal. You don't even know what it's about. I don't even know what it's about, nor do I care. It literally looks like an Xbox Live Arcade game that should have released on Xbox 360. But you snowy fanboys want to perpetuate this idea that, wait a minute, Michael, it's unbelievably amazing. It's a masterpiece. When I had that DualSense in my hand, I'm going to feel every vibration. I'm going to feel the character roaming around every nook and cranny. I'm going to feel the special haptic feedback. I'm going to feel the adaptive triggers. But I'm also going to feel when my controller breaks. And I'm also going to know that my controller battery dies rather quickly when it's utilizing all those features. So we know that that's the reality of the situation. We know it's over. Little Fishy! Little Fishy! Coming through really hard and really strong. Little Fishy! It's over! Little Fishy coming through really hard and really strong. Hey there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? You know what I mean? There's literally nothing coming in the pipeline. You look off into the horizon, and it's a mirage. You know what I mean? It's a mirror. You see nothing. You know what I mean? It's over. It's a barren wasteland. Believe me, it's so hard to, have a gaming channel these days. It is. It's so hard to cover the world of video. The world of video. Now on HBO Max, Zack Snyder presents Snyder Cut. Starring Heath Ledger. Oh, wait. Dude, the normies have infested this entire medium, and it's so incredibly sad. But, I can't blame them. I can't blame them because, you know what? If you have a PS5, I guarantee you the most popular game right now on PlayStation 5, guess what it is? Let's do a little test here. The most popular game on PlayStation 5, what do you think it is? What do you think the most popular game right now on PlayStation 5 is? The most popular game right now. Straight up Brando! Coming through really hard and really strong. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I appreciate you. Hell yeah. Straight up Brando! Thanks, Skelly. Once again, fish puts in my chair. I really do appreciate you. Hey there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? Let's go ahead and see if people are listening. Obviously, no one's listening. Actually, someone just got it right. I'm not going to... Some guy with an alien avatar just got it right. That's the first thought. Yeah, it's Call of Duty Warzone. Probably. It's not Fortnite. It's not Fortnite. You guys are literally autistic if you think it's Fortnite. Fortnite's dead. But I'll tell you what. It's either Call of Duty Warzone or Grand Theft Auto 5. So that is the most popular game right now. I guarantee it. On PlayStation 5. It's either Call of Duty Warzone or it's Grand Theft Auto 5. And it's funny, you know, where's that Grand Theft Auto 5 update that we were promised last year? I mean, it's almost been a year. No update. No news on when that's coming. So I assume that that's delayed. Which is so incredibly sad. Because we know that Rockstar is the best in the world at what they do. There's no one that comes close to terms of quality. You know what I mean? In terms of quality. In terms of day one experience, Rockstar is the best in the world at what they do. You know, I still play Red Dead Redemption version 1. What's mastered on the disc. I don't update the game because I don't have to update the game. There's nothing wrong with the game. I mean, it's that damn good. You know what I mean? This is the reality of the situation. A boo! A boo! Hey there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? A boo! Coming through really hard and really strong. A boo gamers coming through really hard and really strong. Pushing through in the face of adversity. How does it feel, CD Projekt Red Snowy fanboys, to be a part of the Losers Club? Hey there, mister. Let me tell you this. I'm Arthur Morgan. How does it feel to be a part of the Losers Club? Dutch, when we going to the heater? Oh, I got a plan, Arthur. We need more money. You know? But you guys didn't play that game because you thought, oh, it's too slow for me, Michael. I don't know what you're talking about there, buddy. You ain't nothing but a clown. A boo gamers. Thank you, Scott. Once again, fish puts in my chair. Really do appreciate you. Hey, I'm a Cyberpunk fanboy, Michael. I want to come over here and I want to troll you. Hey, you know Cyberpunk is actually based in Kino? It's actually a pleb filter, Michael. And you are a fake gamer. I've exposed you to the moon and back, Michael. You don't know what you're talking about. This ain't the most Kino Company live show in all of video. You don't know what you're talking about there, buddy. I'm a Cyberpunk shill. Witcher's the best game that's ever been made, Michael. You don't know what you're talking about. No, Red Dead Redemption 2 ain't better than The Witcher 3. I know that because I played both, and I tell you this right here, right now, Michael. Witcher can do no wrong. Even though it's older, Michael, it don't mean that it looks worse. I mean, The Witcher could have came out on, you know, Nintendo NES, and it would have looked better than Red Dead Redemption 2. That's just a fact, Michael. That ain't my biased opinion. I'm not a Cyberpunk fanboy, Michael. I'm just telling it like it is. I browse Reddit and Risa there all day. I think my opinion is so important. You know, I ain't nobody like you tell you me, Michael. It's over. It's over, that I can tell you. How does it feel? How does it feel to be a part of the Losers Club? I mean, it really must be so incredibly sad. It really must be so incredibly sad. Hey there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? Here we go, folks. Round 2. The most Kino Comfy live show in all of video. Of course, these fanboys can't resonate with it because they're like, well, wait a minute, Michael, I'm going to ask the same question 500 times. Why are you outside? I mean, I just can't get it. Why are you outside? You know? It's over. It's over. We don't want to hear what you talking about because you ain't nothing but a clown. Well, the body leaks, okay? That I can tell you. Here we go. Hello, you're on the air. Yeah, that's why you have been screened. So predictable, you piece of garbage. Hello, you're on the air.
It's a hard word to pronounce.
Well, it is a hard word. Yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah, literally.
Is it literally?
Yeah, literally.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Literally. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Hello, you're on the air. Jonathan Davis. Hello, you're on the air. Jonathan Davis, let's go. Flick on a leash. I cannot hear you, Jonathan Davis. You're going to have to speak up. Well, what I would do is probably just start recording the reality, see how the developers are handling it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, look, I'm telling you, look, TMZ, a TMZ website for video games, covering the drama, the development process, the development aftermath when, their game shit hits the fan. You know what I mean? That's where the big money is.
How would you compensate to the fan base?
Well, I mean, there's nothing you can do. You put out a trash product and you have to own up to it. But they didn't really own up to it genuinely. They disingenuously came out and said it was, our fault. But, come on. They basically said that the blame doesn't go on the developers. It goes on the management. Like they're following the Jason Schreier storyline. Like, come on.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Well, I wish I were wrong. I wish I were. Dude, I wanted to come out on here and say, you know what? I was totally dead wrong about Cyberpunk 2077. But obviously that didn't turn out to be the case. Now, I know we have a lot of fanboys that will say it's based, it's Kino, it's a pleb filter, or whatever they want to say, on V or whatever. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's over.
Also, why do you think they optimized?
You piece of shit! You piece of shit! Hello, you're on the air. You're done. Hello, you're on the air. A boo! A boo! Well, we're not getting a connection, I don't think. Let's move the wheels until we can figure that out. Hello, you're on the air. Well, let's talk about The Witcher real quick. Why do you think The Witcher is so bad?
It's just boring. I did it for like 2 hours and I just got bored.
Now, are you playing? Are you just playing along to the show? What the fuck? The fuck? Let's go! Hello, you're on the air. Let's go remove the wheels, please!
Projekt Red after...
Well, there has been talks about that, but, I mean, I don't know who would really want them. Yeah, they got The Witcher, but, I mean, look, at this point, what's done is done. There's been some damage, I mean, there's some dents on that ship, I mean, it's hit the bottom of the ocean floor, but yeah, sure, someone can pull it back up, but it's not going to look as pretty as it once did,
I also wonder how the relations, like if in the future CD Projekt Red will put their games on PlayStation, because I'd imagine that they're not so happy that PlayStation pulled it off the store, and it's still off the store.
Yeah, I mean, here we are 12 weeks later, no sign of it ever coming back to the store. You know what I mean? That's embarrassing. Now, if this game were made by, an Xbox studio, you'd never hear the end of it. You know what I mean? The PlayStation fanboys would come out of the woodwork and go, holy shit, this is the end of Xbox. Look at that. Their first-party studio has crumbled. If Halo Infinite comes out and it's a huge disaster, which it could potentially be, but I don't know if it will be. But, look, if Halo comes out, whenever it does come out, and it's not as good as it, I mean, you're not going to hear the end of it. You know what I mean? But people want to slap CD Projekt Red on the wrist and say, oh, it's okay, guys. We love The Witcher. We know you're going to hit that home run again. I don't believe they can hit that home run again. But, again, if Halo Infinite comes out and it doesn't meet expectations, the Snowy fanboys, I mean, there's going to be, you think I'm milking Cyberpunk, which I'm not, by the way. But if you think I'm milking a game, believe me, when Halo comes out and it's not what these Snowy fanboys want it to be, oh, man, they're going to have a big narrative. They have a big spin, Guardy, going.
Yeah,
It's over.
one thing I noticed though about CD Projekt Red fans is a lot of them come from PC. What do you think about that?
I think absolutely. Well, I mean that's fine.
It's because
yeah.
It's because like they're like one of the only big publishers that I don't know. I guess cater to PC like
Right.
that. With,
Well,
like, all the ray tracing
we
stuff.
thought they were like friendly, consumer friendly. We thought they had our back, like they were a part of we thought that they were basically gamers and they had our best interests in mind, but they fucked us over. They literally pulled an EA, and they said, "Shut up, we don't care. We're going to sell you a scam," and then they're going to disingenuously apologize. But their fanboys are still going to buy their shit hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, and you have to wonder if at some point they're gonna pull the plug, like kind of like how EA did on.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
Anthem.
absolutely. I think once they wrap this roadmap up, there's nothing going to be happening with Cyberpunk going forward.
Yeah,
and the
not even
multiplayer will be, if it does come out, which I don't know if it will, but if the multiplayer does come out, it's going to be totally separate standalone thing. Because you wouldn't want to associate it with Cyberpunk, especially if they don't turn this around by the end of this year. But I know the narrative is already set in stone. They already got the articles written on IGN. It's going to hit publish. Like, it's a step forward in the right direction. Here's a patch 1.2 review for PlayStation. All this stuff. The entire industry is the most predictable damn thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's so predictable.
Yeah, it shouldn't need patches in the first place. Well,
I know.
Keep on doing what you're doing.
Oh yeah, bro, I appreciate you.
Do not pre-order games. That's what I'm not doing.
Oh hell no! I don't do that. I don't do that. I mean, I didn't even give CD Projekt Red my money. I paid some scalper $300 for the game early. It was worth it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well.
Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate you. Take care.
Yep, see you.
Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. We're moving the wheels, please. She doesn't love you. She doesn't love you. She doesn't love you. She doesn't. Hello, you're on the air. Well, we're trying to get Abu Gamers back on the line here. I can see him, but I can't hear him. Abu! And we're still having technical difficulties. What is going on? What is happening? What is going on? Hello, you're on the air. Who is this? No, I don't think it is. Okay. Hello, you're on the air. Oh, hell yeah, Joe Bruska.
How you doing, bro?
Hell yeah.
Just wanted to say, bro, yeah, you shut down Cyberpunk, man. Without you, it would still be a mess.
I know. I mean, honestly, they should make a Twilight Zone episode about this, to be quite frank. I mean, I think it's that crazy.
For real, man. They should, dude, because you don't get the credit for it, but
Well, exactly. But I have the satisfaction knowing that I single-handedly destroyed the company. So,
and that's all that matters.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Because I mean, look, it's not because I wanted to do that. I mean, it's just look, we're going to show you what they had on the field day one, and what they had on the field day one, and even now, 12 weeks later, is not. I mean, it's just inexcusable. It's literally inexcusable.
It really is, bro. Lazy millennial devs.
Yeah.
Absolutely, bro. Well, I appreciate you, bro.
Hell yeah, appreciate you, Joe Bruska.
All right.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello?
Oh, Abu.
Hello?
Abu. Abu. Can't get Abu on the line. That's so unfortunate. We're going to work it out. We're going to work it out. You can call it on Skype, okay? That's the reality of the situation. That's what you need to understand. Let me go ahead and hit that button there. Because obviously it's just turning into hello, you're on the air. Let's go. Faster. Faster. Yo, Cyberpunk got just dished. Okay, that was the cringiest shit I've ever fucking done in my life. Never doing it again. Hello. No! Here, David Hinkle. Is this the real David Hinkle? Hello, you're on the air. You? Hold on. Say it again. Say it again. Say it to my face. Say it to my face, Ronnie. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. Dude, if I look back on this stream, I'm going to put you on the air. Actually, I'm not going to tell you that. No, you're bad. You're not on the air. Look, I'll tell you this. No, this is low quality trolling. This is low quality trolling. Dude, if I play this back, if I play this back and I can hear callers, you're done. Okay?
No,
Yeah, because I'm muting a lot of people. I can't trust half of the
alright.
fucking people that call in. Just like you, you're muted right now. They can't hear you right now. Yeah, I'm in control today. Okay, it's as simple as that. I don't need a bunch of stupid idiots to call in. It's as simple as that. Hello, you're on the air.
I decided to check Cyberpunk's rating or whatever, and it was 4 out of 5 stars.
No.
I'm not even joking.
Bro, are you serious right now?
Yeah.
There's no way. Are you
Actually-
serious right now, bro?
Yeah, actually, when next time you're on your
Oh,
Xbox, go to the
no.
Microsoft Store.
Wow. 4 out of 5?
Yeah.
See, nothing was accomplished. Nothing was accomplished. You know what I mean? They're already
Yeah.
starting the redemption arc, and it's working. It's working tremendously. They've already won. They've literally already won. Dude, they don't have to fix anything. I mean, literally, they are contractually not obligated to fix anything. It says in their terms of agreement. You know what I mean? So they don't have. I mean, they've already won. It's over. It's over. Hell yeah, bro!
All
Thanks
right.
for calling in. Hello, you're on the air. Abu.
Hey.
Oh hell yeah, we finally got you.
You see me, right?
Yeah.
I want to show you something, Michael. Do you
All
remember the time I told you about my job and everything?
Yeah. The hell?
You see it right now?
Yeah, I can see it a little bit.
All right. So I just want to let you know, man, I'm so bored with all this gaming industry right now. You know, the live service games, the
man.
Fortnite, the PUBG, they killed the gaming, man. I'm so bored. I have the Xbox, the PC, the PlayStation, and I have nothing to play.
I know.
No.
I mean, it's just a barren wasteland. I mean, this is a $200 billion industry. There's literally nothing on the horizon. You know?
Yeah. Man, I was waiting for a new. I was expecting Cyberpunk to be good. I was hoping for it, but it just came as a piece of shit.
Oh, I mean, everyone wanted it to be. I mean, I even wanted it to be good. You know, I wasn't going in. Dude, I wanted to be surprised and blown away. Like, I needed this game to have meat on that bone. I needed something that was going to be worthwhile, but it was anything but that. You know?
Yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna give you this new donation is for all the homies out there. All the family and friends.
Holy shit, Abu. Holy shit, Abu. God damn.
All right, bro. See ya, brother.
Hell yeah, bro. We appreciate you, Abu. Abu Gamers! Holy shit, Michael. What you
Why
talking about
are you
there, buddy? Hello, you're on the air. Luckily, I hit that mute button. Hello, you're on the air. You're being screened. Well, hold on. Let me. I didn't hear you first time around. Let me say it again.
Why do you think
No. Get a job and get a life. You're done. Abu Gamers. Abu Gamers. Coming through really hard and really strong. Abu Gamers. Coming through really hard and really strong. Abu Gamers. Hello, you're on the air. Abu Gamers. Hey there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? That's the reality of the situation. That's what you need to understand. That's the reality of the situation. That's what you need to understand. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, you're not listening to me.
No, I am.
Why do you think they're
Well, there's a lot happening.
Cyberpunk on the PS4?
Well, I don't know, David
But why
Hinkle,
didn't
okay?
they?
You know, you're impersonating someone, and it's so incredibly sad. That I can tell you, because I was expecting, I was expecting someone, and then you impersonate someone. Oh, boo! Hi there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? So we're going to take a little break on Skype. Okay, this is the reality of the situation. This is what you need to understand. Oh, my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. It's over. That I can tell you. You CD Projekt Red fanboys are going to line up to consume the slop. Bro, we just had someone call in. We just literally had someone call in. The most Kino Comfy live show in all the video. We just had someone call in, and they said that the game has 4 stars on Xbox right now. No, I don't know if he's pulling my chain, but if that's the case, believe me, that's so incredibly sad. You know what I mean? So if it has 4 stars on Xbox, I assume it's going to have 5 stars very soon, believe me, very soon on PlayStation. You know what I mean? As soon as it's back up on that store. Hey there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? Well, I best be on my way. Hey, Dutch. Oh, do you have the plan? Arthur, we need more money. You know, I mean, dude, that's the whole fucking strip for the game. You know what I mean? It's over. That I can tell you. If you want to try and compare The Witcher, if you want to try and compare the updated version of Cyberpunk 2077 to any Rockstar game, believe me, it is not in the same league, okay? Bro, I played Rockstar's Red Dead Redemption 2, a few weeks ago, and I was messing around with the NPCs and seeing how they behave and how they react differently based off of your actions, and I'm telling you, the wizards over at Rockstar, I mean, they just programmed this game so incredibly. I mean, they've thought about it all. They've really thought about it all. You know what I mean? Bro, Witcher 3 literally does not compare. That is an overglorified indie game. That's what that is. It's an overglorified indie game. I mean, you can disagree, but that's the reality of the situation, and that's what you need to understand, okay? But wait a minute, Michael, I'm disagreeing. I'm going to hold up my hand because I wet my pants. I need to go to the bathroom, Mr. Anderson. I wet my pants in the classroom, and they're all laughing at me. You know what I mean? It's over. That I can tell you. But wait a minute, Michael. We're going to leave because we can't take control today. We don't like this new setup, Michael. We really don't appreciate it. You know, you scamming there, mister. Well, yeah, they don't need to hire Arthur Morgan anymore. You know, they found the next voice actor. I can replace Arthur Morgan. Give me the script, and I'll go to Rockstar headquarters, and we'll do it for free. They don't have to pay me anything. Just play, get me to New York or wherever they're at. I assume New York is where they do the voiceover talent. And, I'll put on the mask and I'll sign the NDA and I'll do the voice acting for, and the performance capture for Red Dead Redemption 3. That'll be out in, 10 years from now. It's over. Hey there, mister. Who let the sip with the night of the asylum? Red Dead Redemption 2 is just not great. Well, you've been filtered. You have these Zoomers that came from Grand Theft Auto Online. They tried out Red Dead Redemption 2, and they were like, well, shit, it takes them 15 minutes to get on the horse. I mean, it's a mature game, just like Grand Theft Auto 4 was. Grand Theft Auto 4, the Zoomers couldn't handle that experience today. You know what I mean? Because Grand Theft Auto 4, it's nothing like Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 4 is mature. It doesn't hold your hand. And I'll tell you what, there's an impeccable detail, and I've said this before on stream, and if you listen to the stream, actually listen, you're probably going to be like, holy shit, he sounds like a broken record. But in Grand Theft Auto 4, this is the attention to detail that's literally never been done before since, even for Rockstar. But in Grand Theft Auto 4, when you fail a mission and you retry the mission, there's all new dialogue between the characters. They've literally rewrote all new dialogue so that when the player fails the mission, the player hears new dialogue. Bro, that is some next level shit. And they did that on Xbox 360 with 512 megabytes of RAM. They did that on Xbox 360 with 512 megabytes of RAM. Okay? I know we don't have any, real developers in here. We got red armchair developers who go on Unity, dabble around on Unity, and they think they know what they're talking about. But here's the thing. You tell me how that's possible. I'll tell you how it's possible. They have literally wizards over at the programming department at Rockstar Games. You know what I mean? That's the reality of the situation. That's what you need to understand. Oh, but Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. What do you think about Watch Dogs Legion Online coming next week? Well, I might have to update that game just to see what that's all about. Because you know what? Maybe it's going to be something worthwhile. They delayed it. That's actually a great point. We're going to have to check into that. I have Watch Dogs Legion on PS4 and PS5. And going to have to update that game to see what that online is all about, because there were some interesting moments in the online for Watch Dogs 1, but Watch Dogs Legion, well, I mean, better than Cyberpunk, absolutely, but it was even downgraded from previous Watch Dogs games, you know what I mean? So, hey there, mister, who let the sip with the night of the asylum? Do a second playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2? Well, I mean, I don't like doing playthroughs on this channel because it really puts this channel into the, it just blends this channel with every other channel. You want to start playing games, doing playthroughs. I mean, that's just really normie content. That's not my cup of tea. However, I think it would be cool to do like a 10-minute session of Red Dead Redemption 2, and I can show you exactly why they're the best in the world at what they do and explain it in real time. Just a little 10-minute session. I'll do some weird things in Red Dead Redemption 2, and I'll show you how this game development is so impeccable, and I know it's not going to be for everyone, but you know what? I think that's better than actually just, sitting through and playing through the fucking game, and everyone's already seen it before. Right? Yeah, right? Hey there, mister. No, Rockstar they're not movie games. Although I will say Red Dead Redemption 2 is a lot more limiting than previous games in the Rockstar franchise, okay? So they're not movie games, okay? I don't know where you get off on that. I mean, obviously you're a troll. But ultimately, at the end of the day, Rockstar's Red Dead Redemption 2 was a lot more limiting than previous games in the franchise, right? Red Dead Redemption 2010, Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5 even. You know what I mean? So they are going to have to evolve, obviously. But I think Grand Theft Auto 6, whenever that does come out in the next 5 or 10 years, I honestly think you're going to see some serious shit. I think you're going to see some serious shit. You know, I mean, yeah, it's probably gonna ruffle some fucking feathers, especially if they go with the female protagonist. But I mean, in terms of game design, in terms of detail, I honestly think you're gonna see next level open world, you know, game design with Grand Theft Auto 6. I think you're gonna be fucking blown away. I think this is going to be that game that revolutionizes this entire industry. Not even kidding. Not even kidding. And they're the only ones that can do it. You know what I mean? They're the only ones that literally can do it. It's the reality of the situation. Hi there, mister. Yeah, well, I know we have a lot of contrarians in here, and they're like, well, Red Dead Redemption 2 ain't that great, Michael. You just a normie, Michael. You don't even like great games, Michael. That's a movie game there, buddy. We play that Elden Ring, that Demon Souls, that Dark Souls 3, Michael. We love Dark Souls. Hell, we love Dark Souls, but Dark Souls 2, that's trash. That's garbage. You know, I mean, look, I'll play contrarian. Dark Souls 2 is the best. I mean, I didn't play it, so I don't know. But I did play Dark Souls 3. It was terrible. Okay, reviewed it on the channel. If you want to see the review, it's 2 parts. And, you know, I mean, I reviewed Uncharted. Uncharted's terrible, too. Uncharted is a movie game. Now, that's a movie game. Uncharted is a movie game. It's a linear experience. You don't have any options. And if you do have any options, it's all fake. You know what I mean? They want you to feel like you have a choice. But Last of Us is a way, way better experience than Uncharted. Absolutely. Absolutely.
We are live.
We are live!
Donated 20 New Zealand dollars through Super Chat. There's no one better than world class that I can tell you moving the wheels.
It's over! We are live! Thank you, Skeller. Once again, for sponsoring me, Chairman. I do appreciate you. No one better. The most Kino Comfy live show in all of video. You heard it there. From We Are Live! It's over. We are live. Thank you, Skeller. Once again, for sponsoring me, Chairman. I do appreciate you. Hey there, mister. Who let the simple tonight out of the asylum? You know, I don't like your show, Michael. I'm going to go to Spawnwave Media. And I tell you what, Michael, I'm going to watch him unbox his Dreamcast, because that right there is content. You know, look, we're going to have to make some videos soon. Okay? I mean, we're going to still be out here every day going forward, of course, when we can. But I'll tell you, there's a game coming out, and I am looking forward to it. However, it's a little weird, okay, in terms of how they're releasing it, but they're not doing. Look, Stubbs the Zombie is coming out. We know that, right? March, what, 16th, 17th, whenever? About a week or so from now, right? 2 weeks from now, whenever. Stubbs the Zombie is coming back, and I'm you know, that's amazing, because Stubbs the Zombie is a great game. Really great game. Fantastic experience. It's running on the Halo engine, right, from the Halo devs. And the problem is that they're just re-releasing it, and they've literally done nothing. And I'm not even kidding. If you go to their Twitter, if you go to the Stubbs the Zombie Twitter, like, they literally, that's built into the marketing. It's like a 4D fourth wall fucking marketing thing. Campaign that they have going on. They literally say, you know what, we didn't do anything. And I get it, like, you know what, don't change things that are, you know, great. But at the same time, what's the price tag on that game if they've literally done nothing? And is the classic soundtrack still in the game? Because if you don't have the rights to those songs, that's a huge red flag. And if it's over $20, well, that's another huge red flag, because I don't know if Stubbs the Zombie, a game that came out in, what, 2004, 5, still is going to hold up in 2021 if you haven't done literally anything to the game. So we're going to have to make a video on that. I know it's not going to be too popular. Nonetheless, it is just kind of silly, to be quite frank. But maybe they're pulling our chain. Maybe that's a part of the thing. You know what I mean? This is the reality of the situation. Uncharted 4 had terrible, terrible, terrible pacing. Yeah, Uncharted 4 is not great. I don't like the Uncharted 4. I don't like Uncharted combat. It's too floaty. It's silly as hell. Now, Last of Us, that's fantastic. That's Neil Druckmann's baby, and you can tell. But, you know, he tried to turn Uncharted 4 into The Last of Us, and it was just terrible. Really a bad. I don't like Uncharted games. I mean, unless they refine the combat and refine the controls, refine that sort of experience, I mean, then maybe I'll take a look. But it's just too cartoony. You know, it's like you're fucking Sonic the Hedgehog jumping around as Nathan Drake, Troy Baker, you know, who's the other guy? Who the fuck plays Nathan Drake? You know, that other guy. You know, you have two basically people working in this industry that do voice talent, performance capture work. You know, you got Troy Baker. You got, can't think of his name. Everyone knows him, though. Everyone knows them, though. but you're jumping around like Harry fucking Houdini in Uncharted, and the AI doesn't even know you're there. Like, The Last of Us is totally superior. And speaking of The Last of Us 2, where in the hell, Neil Druckmann, is that fucking remaster for PS5, man? Like, dude, you got to come out soon with that, man. Like, dude, I hope it's not delayed into 2022. I have a feeling that is. You know, I assume we're going to get an update when the 1-year anniversary comes around here in just a few months, but man, that sucks if it is. You know, I mean, come on. Hi there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? I don't even play video games, Michael. Yeah, Nolan North. Someone's listening. That was a test right there. I mean, I genuinely didn't remember, but that was also a test. Yeah, Nolan North, Troy Baker. I mean, those are the only two people that actually get work in this industry, basically. And it's sad. It's sad because, you know, those are the go-to guys. And you can hear it sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, I was playing the Avengers, and Iron Man, I think, is Troy Baker, I believe, if I remember correctly. And, dude, I could hear Troy Baker in that role. And I honestly think he failed. You know, if I can hear that it's someone, if I can hear that it's the actor, you failed. You know, when Johnny Depp fucking dresses up as, you know, Willy Wonka or Edward Scissorhands or Whitey Bulger, all this shit. Like, dude, I didn't know it was fucking Johnny Depp when I was watching those movies. You know, I never once thought, you know what, if someone didn't tell me that this was Johnny Depp, I wouldn't have known. You know, that's how great he is of an actor. So that's the reality of the situation. Hey there, mister. Who let the simpleton out? Well, look, I'm not saying Neil Druckmann wrote the best story in the world. However, in terms of combat, in terms of gore, I think The Last of Us 2, in terms of gore, is literally the best game ever created right now. In terms of, you know, the detail, and you can blow people's faces off and the blood runs down their face. Like, even Red Dead Redemption 2 is not on that level. But I know Red Dead Redemption 2 is an open world game, so they have to save on memory and what have you. But ultimately, at the end of the day, Red Dead Redemption 2 for gore, it literally beats anything that has ever come out. I'm not even kidding. So I cannot wait to see what it looks like on PlayStation 5, because I'm sure the gore effects are going to be even better. You know, they'll be able to kind of up some of that stuff because they're going to have more memory to play around with. And maybe that's what's taking so long. Okay, let's get Neil Druckmann on the phone. Come on, Neil Druckmann, let's go. We're going to jump back into the Wave 3 of Skype. I know this is a bad angle, but you know what? The sun is here, okay? Hey there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? We're going to jump back into Wave 3 of Skype. This is the reality of the situation. Nightwing, thanks, Killer. What's to get for the chat? Really do appreciate you. Last of Us 2 gameplay is incredible. Christian Romero. Alana Pierce. What about Alana Pierce? Come on, Christian Romero. What about Alana Pierce? You guys love Alana Pierce. You're like, oh, I love Alana Pierce. Her content is so kino and comfy. And you know, Michael, she works at Sony. She works at Santa Monica. You know, Santa Monica Studio. Who is Will? Dude, I said Willy Wonka, dude. You guys got it extremely boring. Then leave. Okay? Simple as that, buddy. Simple as that. It's really as simple as that. You guys got to get ready for Review Tech USA later today. Hello, you're on the air. She doesn't love you.
Yeah, what a loser.
Who is this? This isn't the same person. This isn't the same person. This isn't She doesn't love you. You know what I need to hear? Let's get it done.
It's you.
Let's get it done.
It's always.
Let's get it done, buddy. Come on. You're ruining it. You're literally you're done then. You're done. You ruined it, man. These people cannot keep up. I knew one day it was going to be over. That was the gorilla guy. So sad. So sad. He just ruined it. He just literally ruined it forever. You know what I mean? These people, they just can't keep up. You know, I thought these guys were committed. So sad. Hey there, mister. Who let the simple... Well, you know, I'll tell you this. At least on my PlayStation 5, the fans don't... Dude, if I'm on a gaming laptop, the fans are going to fucking ramp up. It's going to get hot. And granted, my PS5 does get hot. However... I can't hear it. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael, it's good to be on your show, man.
Hell yeah. Do we have anything from the doctor today?
Well, the Cyberpunk. I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
I used to be a CD Projekt fanboy.
Well, I think a lot of people did. You know.
Yeah. I mean, my first CD Projekt game was Witcher 2. It was okay, but when I played Witcher 3, that's what really grabbed me in.
Right.
And I was like, oh man, I can't wait for Cyberpunk and all this.
Well, yeah,
See
because
that
they
trailer?
promised so much. They came out and they said in 2012, like, this is our mission statement, and we're going to develop a game that's going to knock your socks off, and they didn't do that. Just doesn't exist.
That's true. Yeah, I mean that trailer was, man, that was what really got me into it. I didn't.
With Billie Eilish, holy shit. I'm a bad guy.
What makes you a criminal? Yeah.
Why do you come? I mean, dude, what were they thinking? Like, Jesus Lord, they got Keanu Reeves for about a week, and they filmed all that slop real quick, and they tried to sell you a product that just didn't hit that home run. They tried to sell you a deflated football, and they showed it inflated. They showed it inflated.
Yeah, I remember when you got the game and you were doing your review of it, and you were showing those images. I was like, no, I was in denial.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Like,
a lot of people wanted to be. I think that's what it was. I think a lot of people, maybe they knew I was right deep down, but they didn't want to. They didn't want to hear the reality. They didn't want to face that music because they were so convinced that you can't be right because you're the one that's saying something that no one else is saying. You know what I mean? I'm not a parrot, so they're not used to. They're conditioned to think a certain way.
Yeah, and I was thinking like, no, I can see this with an EA game or Activision, but CD Projekt Red, no, I couldn't see that. But then when I got it and I started playing it, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, dude, my jaw was literally on the floor when I first turned it on, and then I had to come back on here and do a stream the next day, and I was telling you guys, like, there's NPCs that are T-posing, things are not loading in, I mean, I was telling these people, and no one was listening. They were like, you have a fake copy, you didn't even play it, this is 3D printed, all this shit.
Well, those people are on something, but
well, yeah, I mean, they're CD Projekt Red fanboys. They'll jump off the cliff if Martin Szynski said do it.
I don't know which one's worse, Michael. CD Projekt Red fanboys or Sony fanboys?
I don't know. I think the CD Projekt Red fanboys are pretty. I mean, I know the Snowy fanboys are pretty. They're pretty tolerable. Well, they're bad, okay, but I mean, man, I can handle the Snowy fanboys. The CD Projekt Red fanboys. As soon as you start talking about The Witcher, that's when that's what really gets them to their core. They might agree about Cyberpunk with The Witcher. Oh, you can't. That's the baby right there.
I mean, I know how these people.
Don't wake the baby up, Michael. The baby's sleeping in the crib. You can't talk bad right now because the baby gonna wake up. The Witcher's our baby, Michael. The Witcher's the best thing since sliced bread.
Oh yeah, they'll keep telling themselves that lie.
Well, they're gonna buy Cyberpunk again later this year. They're gonna buy Cyberpunk again later this year on PlayStation 5. It's gonna be the fixed version with added content and this.
Wait, it's coming back to PlayStation?
Oh, absolutely. Well, it will. Eventually. Oh yeah, there's gonna. You can't buy a physical copy for PlayStation 5, and later this year I think that's gonna change. I think they're gonna physically put out another edition that has all of the updates baked on the disc, and they might sell it for like $60 as opposed to $70, and people are gonna buy it again.
So what about the free copies then? Is that a lie too? Like the free upgrade, I mean.
Right. Well, that's already. Well, everyone. I mean, if you still have it, most people sold it, but they're going to buy it again. You know what I mean? So they got them.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people got rid of it, and they said, "Fuck it, we'll get the refund, and then we'll sell it. We'll make a profit." But they'll buy it again later this year on PlayStation 5 because there's no PS5 version. You know what I mean? At least in the store shelves.
Well, I mean, how the hell are going? The PS. It's a tough console to be getting anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's no reason to have it. I mean, honestly, there's literally no reason to have it.
I seen those controllers are designed to fail.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they want you to. Well, they didn't even test it. They didn't have time. They threw the slop out just like CD Projekt Red did and called it a day. They didn't test out how many. They didn't test out all of anything. I mean, the damn thing's unstable.
I might be a conspiracy theorist, but I think they knew what they were doing with the controllers. For you can buy it more.
Look, yeah. I mean, I think they knew what they were doing in every aspect. They make the PS5 big and bulky and loud. Well, not too loud, but it does get really warm. In fact, a little too hot. But at least mine does. But they throw out this console that has a big, bold design. But they want to upscale you on the PlayStation 5 Pro in a couple of years from now. And everyone's going to buy it. Everyone's going to buy the PS5 Pro because they were saying, oh, it's going to have 2 GPUs and it's going to be so powerful it will do the ray tracing in 4K, but for real this time. No checkerboard, actual 4K 60 because by then we're going to have, all this bullshit.
Yeah, they'll keep telling themselves like that.
Right.
Just like
Series X. Series X on paper, at least it has the extra oomph. To what extent, we still probably don't know fully, but we're not seeing that right now, I don't think, anyway. I mean, some of the third-party platform titles run better on PS5 or whatever, or maybe they don't, I don't know. But that's what the Bias No Games video would love you to believe. But regardless of whether or not that's the case, Series X is going to have that extra longevity, and I think PS5, if we come down to this later, in the next couple of years or so, I think there will have to be a PS5 Pro. I mean, it's inevitable.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And it just makes me think, like, if Sony was still the underdog, like how they were back in PS3.
Oh yeah, when they had the fight days. When they had the fight like hell. Now they can play cocky prick. We're Sony, motherfucker. Buy our product. Our games are $70.
Whatever you
Fuck
want.
you. And they're like, oh, we love you, Sony. Don't be mad. We're gonna buy everything. We love to consume.
Oh yeah, but imagine trying to work with Sony, where they're going to censor your art just because they can.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Well, I mean, it is their home, I mean, look, if you come into my house and you don't take your shoes off, well, you got mud all over your shoes and you don't take your shoes off. Well, I mean, I'm going to have a problem with that. You know what I mean? It's my house. I dictate the rules, right? And Sony dictates. It's their house. It's their platform. They dictate the rules, and it's just the reality of it.
Last time I checked, California was not Sony's home.
Yeah, I know.
It was Japan.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, that has changed, Unfortunately, that's the reality of it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, good talking to you,
Michael. Yeah, bro, I appreciate it. Hopefully we get an update from Dr. Hino, okay?
Oh, yeah.
It's over. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Hello. You're taking up 40 minutes of my time, buddy. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air. We got to move the wheels.
It's dead.
I agree.
It's dead.
Yeah, Cyberpunk is dead. It's trash. It's garbage,
I know what happened to those developers and their excuse. They say they can't release another hot patch.
Right.
You're doing some great things, Michael.
Hell yeah,
You're doing
bro.
some
I
great
appreciate
things.
you. I appreciate you.
Tell me, what is your thoughts on what will the future be with Cyberpunk in 2022?
Oh man. Well, I mean, I think I assume and I hope it's in a much better spot than it currently is right now. I don't even think the game. I mean, I stopped playing the game back in fucking November. To be quite frank, I haven't touched it since maybe. Not November. Fucking, late December. But hopefully they can at least get it stable on PlayStation 5 because I believe it still crashes on there. So they still can't even hit that home run there. So I mean, it just needs to be in a stable spot, and they need to add in some of the features that were promised. And I know that's not going to happen, but.
I'm hoping as well. I'm really hoping that they can get online mode where it needs to be so they can release it. But I'm not.
Well,
I
can only assume. Yeah, I can only assume the online mode is going to be a separate thing, because I don't think that they would want to associate it with Cyberpunk because it might leave a bad taste in people's mouth. It'll still be in the Cyberpunk universe, but I think it'll be a separate companion for free, or something like that. I don't know. We'll see.
Well,
I mean, if it ever comes out, dude, there's a lot happening right now,
Yeah, a lot of lawsuits and cyber attacks.
Yeah.
Well, everything's about to play out. We're about to see the butter hit that bread. We're about to see the butter hit the bread.
I want to see what the new Battlefield entails. But if it's on PS4, then that's not going to excite much. That's not going to excite many people because that means they're going to have to ensure parity.
And then everybody's going to get another linear experience.
Yeah, well, I mean, they just need to add the destructibility back. I mean, what happened to Red Faction? What happened to those games where they just, said, you know what, here's your fucking playground, do whatever you want. And that's what I need, and it shouldn't take fucking, this big, I just need games like that. You know what I mean? And I know those games exist out on Steam, but...
Yes. Yeah. They give these stupid movie games, and they say new next graphics. And then you actually play the game, you find out that it's nothing but a pile of bullshit. They take away all those features. They don't respect the originality and what the old school games brought that made gaming great.
Yeah.
And they pander to a pathetic audience.
It's over. It's over.
But you are the only person who is exposing this.
Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate you.
I hope your channel grows.
Hell yeah.
I love your trailers. The trailers are incredible.
Yeah.
So
hell yeah, bro. I appreciate
on
you.
everything.
Thanks for calling in.
You too. Stay safe.
Hey there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? Here's what we're going to do, okay? Here's what we're going to do, okay? For the last round of Skype, okay? I know you guys are just foaming at the mouth. You're like, oh, shit, Michael, I can't handle this, buddy. You got to let me loose, man. You can't be muting and screening the callers. We'll play a little game, okay? We'll play a little game for the last round on Skype. I will not mute any callers, however. We're going to move the wheels quick, okay? So, look, if you got little bait today, it better be clever and good and worthwhile entertaining, okay? It's the reality of the situation. That's what you need to understand. So, prepare for that. Death Stranding on PS5. That's another thing that I would like to see, Death Stranding on PlayStation 5 for an update, because I think that game is perfect for the controller, although it might kill the controller faster, if you have to really utilize the triggers that often, to balance your weight. Bro, it's a perfect game. It's like almost it was designed for PlayStation 5, and then they said, you know what? I don't know. So, Last of Us 2 on PS5, we need the update for that. Death Stranding on PS5, we need the update for that. And, Watch Dogs 2, or Watch Dogs Legion Online coming next week. We're going to have to see how that ultimately holds up. Or if it's even worthwhile. You know what I mean? Hey there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? Eric, thank you, Skeller. Once again, fish puts up a chair. Really do appreciate you. I'm in the Wolf of Wall Street, Michael. Oh. I'm too busy browsing Reddit and Reset Era all day, Michael. I ain't got no energy for this show anymore. I was too busy browsing Reddit and Reset Era day in and day out, Michael. What you talking about there, mister? You ain't nothing but a clown. Ooh. I was on Reddit and Reset Era, and I was too busy trying to be a journalist, Michael. I was too busy trying to be an insider. I was too busy trying to be an armchair game developer, Michael. I know how these things work. I know what I'm talking about. I can confirm. Do you ever notice you go on Reddit and you scroll down to the comments, and there's always some know-it-all saying, can confirm, my work is this. I'm in the industry. These know-it-all experts. It's funny how everyone is on Reddit. You got, AAA game developers on Reddit. You have, people that are fucking working in a mortician on Reddit. You know what I mean? These experts, come on. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Everyone's playing for fucking karma over there, dude. I'm just so tired of it. Then when you call them out, you get banned. Tired of it. Done. Junk platform. Junk. Don't tell me what I need. Don't dictate the show, okay? You know what I mean? I literally said, and you didn't listen, I literally said for the last round, and we're going to open up, we're going to have less restrictions, okay? You know how it feels to do it, It's the reality of the situation. It's the reality of the situation. Hey there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? I'm not a normie, so I don't go on Reddit. Well, that's great. I wouldn't go on Reddit either. It's pretty terrible. It's a pretty terrible place. Really terrible. In fact, it's as bad as Twitter. You know what I mean? They're both pretty terrible. Alana Pierce on Reddit. I missed most of the stream. Yeah. Well, I figured that, Too busy browsing V. No, I'm not on V. You're probably on V. My hands are right here. How can I be on V? I don't have the fucking Xbox Connect. Remember the Xbox Connect? Future gaming. That's more of the future of gaming than fucking VR. And here's the thing with PSVR. You know how they announced last week PSVR 2 is in the making? Bro, the PS5 is not powerful enough for VR 2. You know what I mean? So what they're going to do is when PSVR 2 inevitably comes out, they're going to try and push the PS5 Pro with the PSVR 2 to say, you know what, if you want the ultimate PSVR 2 experience, it's best with PlayStation 5 Pro. It'll work on PS5, but it runs best on PlayStation 5 Pro, as PlayStation 5 Pro has the extra oomph that's needed for PSVR 2. Dude, it's so predictable, man. It is so freaking predictable. And these normies who, love Fortnite, they just can't get enough of Fortnite, even though it's a dead game. They're going to go out and buy this. Like, well, Travis Scott told me to buy it, Michael. Remember how they hired Travis Scott to do their market? Like, dude, are you fucking serious? Dude, remember Remember when they had a Kino Comfy advertising campaign for the PlayStation 3? And I know we're getting lost here because there's a lot of Zoomers in here. But when the PlayStation 3 first came out, bro, the commercials for that were so incredibly amazing and weird. You know what I mean? Like you had a baby staring at a PS3 and then the lights went out. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Like, that shit's crazy. Leon, think it's got to put some travel to appreciate you. Hi there, mister. But PlayStation is just, once they hired that, Mark guy to do the architecture, unfortunately, I just don't know if they hit that home run. Because he designed the PS4 and the PS5, and I think that guy doesn't really know what he's doing, but he pretends to know what he's doing. We at CD Projekt Red promised to make things right in the coming months. Yeah, I've heard it all before. Oh, we actually have the guy in here. We actually have the guy in here, Martin Nowinski, Martin Sasinski, whatever the hell his name is. Well, you don't look too bad, I'll tell you that. Yeah, PS3 was literally like the early PS3 days, the early 360 days, I would say pinnacle of the modern day era of gaming. Not even kidding. And I'm talking early days. 2005, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 for 360. But you go past there, you're getting into a different territory for Xbox 360. That's when the gears started to shift. And then PS3, PS3 2006, 7, 8, probably 9 as well. To be quite frank, maybe 2010 for PS3. But as soon as The Last of Us came out for PS3, that was really a different era for Sony. And they perpetuated this idea that PlayStation was ahead of Xbox 360, which I don't think that could be true. Oh my God, Michael. VR is king. Can't wait for PSVR 2. Well, it depends. I mean, I'm a software guy, right? And if they have great, compelling software day one for PSVR 2, and, the hardware is less cumbersome, I mean, I might give it a shot. I've tried VR out before, and it's neat. I mean, it was a different experience. I mean, I'd probably, if I had a headset and there were worthwhile software for it, I wouldn't take the helmet off. I don't want to, you think I want to live out in Phil Spencer's garden day in and day out? No, I just put the fucking headset on. I'll be in fucking Disney World. You know what I mean? Because that's how awesome the technology is. But the software, especially for gaming, it's really not there yet. And that's sort of the hurdle that they have to figure out. So we'll see what they do for PSVR 2. But I don't, again, it's software. Software is the most important thing. And if they don't hit that home run, well, look, then VR is still kind of dead for gaming anyway. Now, AR is a lot more interesting to me than VR, but because I do think there are a lot more. I think for the future, I think AR is ultimately kind of be. I think there's a bright future for AR, just in terms of how we live. You know what I mean? Pretty soon we won't walk around with a phone; it'll just be there. I mean, we won't even have a TV; it'll just be artificially there. If that makes any sense, I know that sounds insane, but that's the future. It's over. It's over. Hi there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? Dutch, I got your money. Arthur, we need more money. I got a plan. You have to have faith, Arthur. I mean, Jesus. Let's go. We're going to go into the final round of Skype. Can you go 12 rounds? There will no be muted. I'm not going to mute the calls. We're not going to screen. But we are going to move through them quickly, okay? So if you can't handle the reality of the situation, that's the reality of the situation, okay? If that makes any sense. VR is a 10-year-old product. Yeah, it's old. Well, especially PSVR. It's old now. They should discount that. Discount that to $50. The whole headset. With Resident Evil 7 included. You know what I mean? Shinji Mikami Resident Evil 1 remake graphics still hold up. Oh, absolutely. 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 The hell's that? The hell's that on my screen? Oh. Let's go! VR is a gimmick. Kinect is a gimmick. Adaptive. Well, yeah, a lot of it is gimmicky, but I mean, I honestly think a lot of that hardware isn't best for gaming. But, like, dude, we use sometimes, when we're streaming with Dylan in the details, we use the Kinect and no one notices, but we're using that technology. We're using the Kinect to do the stream. When we stream the PlayStation Direct, we use the Kinect. When we stream the Nintendo Direct, we use the Kinect because it removes the background for us in real time. You know what I mean? So great technology. It's not perfect, but pretty fucking cool. Resident Evil 7 is slop. Okay, well, here we go, folks. Let's go. Final wave of Skype. Get it ready, okay? We just got to do some... What the hell? Hi there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? Please! Gonna fall asleep. Let's go. Get it ready. Get it warmed up, okay? Who's gonna go 12 rounds? Because I know you guys are like, oh, Michael, I just can't take this anymore. I need to get it out of my system, Michael. Please let us have freedom, Michael. Oh, yeah, still streaming in the face of adversity, pushing really hard and really strong. Yo, thank you, Sakala. Once again, Fish puts up a chair. Really do appreciate you. Michael VR. Have one game up there, Half-Life. Yeah, I mean, I suppose. Not a big Half-Life guy myself. I know that's going to be a shock to a lot of people, but I mean, you know, it's just going to have a lot of killer software for me to care about PSVR 2. So hopefully Sony is really invested into that, and they're not going to half-ass it because, dude, I don't need no more tech demos coming out in some VR hardware that cost like $300. You know, that's just too expensive. It's not worthwhile. You know what I mean? That's the reality of the situation. I've covered VR a lot of times here on this channel, multiple videos, and, you know, a lot of people didn't agree, you know, because the internet thinks that VR is the future. I don't necessarily see it as the future. I see it more as a sort of companion to our experiences, okay? But maybe that will change soon. Maybe VR will eventually become the future with PSVR 2. I mean, I don't know. But right now, there are a lot of limitations, and the hardware I don't think is there just yet. But, you know, in a few years from now, maybe that changes with PSVR 2. Maybe that's the future of the future of VR, okay? Don't know. Let's go. Here we go, folks. This is the reality of the situation. This is what you need to understand. Hi there, mister. I'm opening it up right now, okay? Who's going to go 12 rounds with world class? You know, look, I'm doing this for you guys because you're like, oh, Michael, I need to get this out of my system, Michael. I need to call in and say some stupid, silly crap there, buddy. Too bad. We're going to move the wheels if you can't get it through, okay? It's over. You know, we had the bus moving a little too. I mean, the boat was rocked. You know, I mean, dude, bro, guy, man, holy shit, let's go, bro. We're about ready to go off of that fucking mountain, man. Yeah. Hey, man, what's up, bro? Do you drink Boost Energy? Do you drink? It's over. Here we go, pushing really hard and really strong. Does she love you? Hello, you're on the air. Let's go remove the wheels, please. Oh, yeah. That's terrible, bait. Call in and hang up. Terrible, bait. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go remove the wheels. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, Michael?
Hello, you're on the air. Well, you're not on the air. You died. You took too much of my time. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello. What class is it all the time?
Holy shit.
I'm sorry. What class is it all the time? Software, drives, hardware. There's no game to play anymore, and that's so incredibly sad. Moving the wheels. Sorry.
Holy shit, that's beautiful. That's fucking beautiful. You know, that's like something you would hear as the Titanic is going down. You know what I mean? It's over. It's over, that I can tell you. We're going 12 rounds right now, okay? No, they don't want to do it. See, that's I know how this operates. Believe me, okay? God damn, about ready to cry out here. I mean, I can do it too. That's what the troll callers were doing yesterday. They were too busy doing stupid, silly crap like that at the end of the day is going to get them nowhere. Hi there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? Well, look at what I have here. I'm in the forest, Michael, and I tell you this, buddy. We're going to make a fire tonight. We're going to do a 24-hour camping stream. We're going to do it with only 100 viewers, Michael. And I tell you what, we're going to revolutionize this platform there, buddy. I tell you what, this is how you make the fire. You just keep going back and forth, and something's going to happen. Something's going to happen, Michael. Something's going to happen. The bear's coming, Michael. We got to get that fire started. I am the mind freak. Mind freak! I am reality. Oh no! Oh no, it's all over. No! No! Shit! The shavings are all over. The shavings are all over. No! Oh shit, oh no! Bro, that shit got inside the computer. No! No! There's no way that didn't get inside the Well, I'm going to have to flip it upside down after we're done. Shit! That was dumb. Please! I mean, you want to talk about autistic. Jesus Lord. That was a bad idea. I didn't think anything was happening. Mecca FM, thank you, Skilla. Once again, for puts up a chair, we'll appreciate you. Hi there, mister. Who had simple tonight at least Adam Gatorade, thank you, Skilla. Once again, for puts up a chair, we'll appreciate you. I don't know. I just gotta mute this guy. I'm sorry, man. I told you the shekels are off, but dude. Hello, you're on the air. There's stuff in my computer. Yeah. I'm gonna listen. Yeah, I'm listening. I gotta fix something here. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Well, that's what you think. But I don't know if you. How do you know I'm not trolling you? You know what I mean? Yeah. No. See, you're calling in and just being toxic. Dude, this is well, I'll tell you what. Look, listen here, buddy, okay? And the chat's not hearing this, but I'll tell you this. This is a terrible way to get views. If I'm just doing it for views, this is literally the worst thing that I could be doing, talking about a dead game that literally no one cares about. You know what I mean? Come on, buddy. Well, because that's the reality of the situation, okay? That's what you need to understand. Okay? I know there's no audio, okay? He's muted for a reason. We're going to move the wheels. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air. You know, just coming in here. Yeah. Let's go. One shot. I don't know why. See, when I let them have the floor, they don't want to take it. They don't want to take that opportunity. We're leaking. I'll tell you what, Michael, that ain't how you start a fire. I'm a know-it-all. I can confirm. You know what I mean? That ain't how you start a fire. You don't know what you're even doing out there, mister. You couldn't survive one night in the woods. I'm a know-it-all expert. I go on Reddit and type out 5 paragraphs. I can confirm, Michael, that I am an expert and you ain't. And I'm going to tell you why you're doing it wrong. Dude, if I had a cooking show, literally every comment would be, oh, Michael, you're not doing that right. You're not supposed to flip the burgers more than once. Oh, you're not supposed to salt the burger. You're not supposed to do this, that, and the third. You know, I mean, dude, can you imagine? Well, I'm making sure the shavings are off, okay? Because I guarantee you it's inside the damn chassis. Hello, you're on the air. Bro, if we're doing beatboxing, I need someone to come in here and really show them how it's done, because this is cringe, okay? Hello, you're on the air.
Look.
Yeah. What is that? Cold War, yeah. Cold War?
You want to play? Yeah, let's play one.
Yeah, I don't.
Yes,
dude,
yes,
no. I ain't playing no Cold War, bro. Like, dude.
Please, bro.
Dude, look, if you find me online, then you find me, but look, come on. I play solo. I don't. You guys turn. You guys would just turn on me in Cold War. You'd be like, "Oh, I'm your friend, Mark," and then I'm gonna enable friendly fire. Hello, you are on the air. Hello, you're on the air. What is this? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Siri, what's my name?
Yeah, I already know what that is. Hello, you're on the air. No. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go remove the wheels, please. Yeah. I browse Reddit every day. I'm so cool. I can't confirm. I go to Reddit. I go to reset. I go to. Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Yeah, I knew you would stop because it's so cringe. Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? You're not listening. Get done. Hello, you're on there. Let's go remove the wheels, please. Are we turning this into American Idol or some shit?
Yo, world class. Moving low.
Oh, Lord. Autistic American Idol, my God. Please! American Idol Season 15. You won't believe who comes through our doors to meet Simon Cowell. You got to be kidding me, mate. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Yeah, that's what I thought, Bob. Okay. Come on, Bob. Imagine having a name, Bob. That's actually pretty cool. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go remove the wheels. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go remove the wheels. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go remove the wheels. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go remove the wheels. What was that? No. Hello, you're on the air. Oh, Lord. Are you all right, mate? Hello, you're on the air. It's a no for me, dog.
What's going on, Mike?
Hello, you're on the air. Hello,
Hey,
you're
man.
on the air.
I'm on the air.
Hello, you're on the air. Yeah, this is your opportunity. Don't screw it up. Hello, you're on the air.
Never do that. Hey,
Hello, you're on the air. No, I don't believe it, dude. I don't believe it. Hello, you're on the air.
Does she love me?
Well, I don't think she. Well, I mean, look, I'd have to pass her by the tanning office. You know what I mean? I'd have to see her to know.
Not really.
Let it out. Let the autism out. Let's go. Literally a meltdown, bro. Like, literally. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air. Remove the wheels. Hello, you're on the air. Who is this? Get a job and get a life. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go remove the wheels, please.
Hey, let's go. Mike, don't hang up on me. I'm the guy.
No.
I'm the real one.
No. Who is this? Who is this?
I wanted to say, it's Hebrew.
Uh-huh.
You'll know me soon. You'll know me soon.
Oh, yeah. That's what they all say. That's what they all say. Yeah. Let's go.
Well, I mean, you are.
Make it quick. Make it quick.
Forgive me.
Make it quick.
Last of Us 2. Real quick. Hold on. You touched on Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
Say that kind of the story ruined it for me. Then Cyberpunk 27 came out. It scared me for the future of gaming. So that being said, I just wanted to say.
Yeah. No, dude. Come, the most predictable fucking setup that I've ever heard before in my entire life. Okay, look, I'm not a troll, but if I were a troll, 0 out of 10, worse than Cyberpunk 2077. Okay, it's so incredibly sad. Who's going to go 12 rounds? Who's going to go 12 rounds of world class, okay? The mute button is not on, but it could be on if it has to be, okay? It's really as simple as that. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air. No! Absolutely not. Couldn't hear what you even said. So you're done. It's really as simple as that. If I can't make out what you say, you're done. I don't know what's being said. Okay, I got professional headphones over here. And it's over. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, do you want to know what meltdown sounds like?
Let's do it.
Okay, bye.
Well, we had to get the autism out somehow. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. We're moving the wheels. She doesn't love you. She doesn't love you, that I can tell you. Hello, you're on the air. These cocky pricks can kiss my foot. Hello, you're on the air. She doesn't love you. Okay, you had one attempt and you really fumbled that football, just like the lazy millennial devs over at CD Projekt Red. Just like the lazy millennial devs over at CD Projekt Red. I've got videos on Death Stranding. Okay, you can check them out. Yeah, it's an autism battle at this point. You know, these people don't want to listen. They're like, well, wait a minute, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? You ain't nothing but a clown. Oh, shit, what the fuck is that? There's a bug on my ass. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go remove the wheels. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go remove the wheels. Quit calling in. We've been through these callers, okay? It might be time to wrap up the show because you people just can't go 12 rounds. You're like, well, Michael, you know, Review Tech USA, he's coming on later today, and I tell you what, Michael, we're going to set this up for a waiting room. We're here to kill time. We ain't here to listen to your dumb show because it's boring, it's repetitive, and you know what? We don't even like it. We're fake fans in disguise, and that's why we're in here to kill some time so we can actually watch the main event tonight, and that's Review Tech USA. Hey there, mister. Hello, you're on the air.
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 Hello, you're on the
Hello,
air.
you're on the air.
Hello, 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 you're on the air. Little Chestnut, thank you, Skeller. What's
Hello,
up for
you're
Spritz
on
of
the
Chairman?
air.
Appreciate you. If Michael was David Hinkle, you wouldn't be giving him the time of day. But because you're a Snow fanboy, oh, wait a minute there,
Hey,
buddy.
Michael.
What you talking about there, buddy? Little Chestnut, thank you, Skeller. What's up for Spritz of Chairman? Appreciate you. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, you're on the
Hello,
air.
on the air.
Hello, you're
Hello,
on the
you're
air.
on the air.
Hello, you're on the air. Does she
Hello,
love you?
you're on the
Does she
air.
love you? That's the biggest question of
Hello,
all.
you're on the
That's the
air.
biggest question of all.
Couldn't go 12 rounds.
No, you couldn't go 12 rounds. You already
you
ruined the
couldn't
whole
go
fucking
12.
script, okay? Look, I sent you the script earlier. You need to get it done right, okay? Next time we'll do it. Hit the markers. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air. I can't let you through because you're just too suspicious to me, okay? Hello, you're on the air. 5? Yeah, that's what I thought. You're about ready to get fucking blocked, okay? You call in and hang up. You question the integrity of world class. Too bad. It's really as simple as that. It's really as simple as that. Hi there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? Kevin May, think it's going to once again. Fitzpatrick, be careful to appreciate you. Severe problems. Hi there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? You know, we just got to keep asking that question because I don't have the answer. I don't think Arthur Morgan does either. Hello, you're on the air. You done? Hello, you're on the air. You
Good night, you're off the air. Good
night. Please. Sad. So incredibly sad. Yeah, YouTube Vision is committed. I see that guy saying the same exact fucking thing every day. That's what these people do. These do-nothing Democrats, you know, live in San Francisco. Pay $4,000 a month for rent. Imagine paying $4,000 a month for rent. Like, you got to be shitting me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think we're done with Skype for today. It's quite clear that we have, well, what we did today worked. It worked, okay. And, you know, as we find success here, maybe, just maybe, we'll get back to the swing of things, you know. Because I know a lot of people weren't fond of the idea. Well, Michael, I supported the show, but it didn't pop up on the stream. Well, yeah, because that's what we had to do today after yesterday's fiasco, okay? We had to make some adjustments, and I think they were smart adjustments for today. And it's a little cool-down session, okay, for a lot of the mouth breathers that had a big day yesterday. They thought they could take over the show. They thought that they could control the show. They thought that they could use my platform as a vehicle to promote their own brand, and that's not how we do things around here. So that's why we had to do what we had to do today, and I know it pissed some people off, and I know I didn't get to everyone, and I apologize. But, look, I have a show to do. There's only so much that I can fucking do. You know what I mean? And I thought people would have learned that, well, you know... The $10 donations are the only ones that are appearing on the screen. I thought you guys would have caught on. But it did work, and that's a success in my book, okay? We've weeded out a lot of the trolls, and they've just gone bye-bye. We've lost over 100 viewers. That's always what happens. You know, it's funny because a lot of other streamers, they stream for about 5 hours, 6 hours, and usually the streaming grows. I mean, the view count grows. But the longer that I stream, well, they just can't go 12 runs. They just tire out. You know, they're like, holy shit, Michael, we can only take so much there, buddy. But we'll watch, this guy right over here. We'll watch him do nothing because, we love him, Michael. We can resonate with him. He's in the basement. It's comfy. It's Kino. You're out here. It's harsh. It's abrasive content. You know, Michael, we just can't click with it there, buddy. You know what I mean? That's why if you were in a band, Michael, we wouldn't be buying your merchandise because we can't click with the music there, buddy. I mean, we can't resonate with the music there, mister. Believe me, I figured it all out. I mean, I don't want to know all of that, but I'm just a world-class veteran video game critic, so you can see the future really when you're at this level. When you're at this level, okay, you can see the future. Believe me, it's over. Oh, yeah, software does drive hardware. We know that. We know that. That's the reality of the situation. Hey there, Mr. Who let the simple out of the asylum. Yeah. Well, we had to do what had to be done, okay? Yesterday was extremely toxic, and we had to move the wheels. And today we put some, restrictions in place. We had to do screen calls. We had to fix some of the super chat stuff because it was just disrupting the show, to be quite frank. I mean, I can't even, they're going to bug me with the horse shit and the bee shit, and the fucking bear. Like, dude, it's literally loud as hell in my fucking, I can't do the show when that shit's in my ass, right? But, look, I get it. You guys are going to whine until, oh, Michael, we want that off, buddy. We want to have our voices heard there, buddy. Listen to my SoundCloud right here. Listen to my SoundCloud right here, Max. We might as well go on Hollywood Boulevard and fucking hand out your mixtapes, man. It's just as simple as that. Hey there, mister. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? Only a stream that I can watch. Well, look, it's cold. It's still cold out here. I can't feel my feet, and they're full of mud. Okay, it's just the reality of the situation. So, but look, Mother Nature's going to be even more generous to us as we move into the week, right? So, like I said, Mother Nature can give us the reality of the situation out here and get comfy real quick, and as such, we can do an OnlyFans preview. Any final questions for today before we wrap this one up? We're going to wind this one down, folks. I know you guys got to get ready real soon for Review Tech USA. You got to get ready real soon for Review Tech USA. So I know you guys are waiting. Better show. Well, some people don't think it is. Some people don't think it is. Some people say the energy's not the same. Some people think that it's a little too slow. Some people think it's a little too boring. And then you have other people saying, well, wait a minute, the trolls ruined the entire show. So, it's just a fucking balance we're going to have to find. You know what I mean? But I think today really set the tone going forward. So, I don't think they'll be back, to be quite frank. I don't think they have the balls to ever show back up, to be quite frank. They won't, because they know. They know. It's as simple as that. Xbox fanboy. Wow, here we go. We're going to be back here tomorrow, okay? I just hope some breaking news happens within this industry because it is really getting tough to come out here and just, there's it's just tough. There's nothing happening. There's nothing going on. And we'll see. I just ordered a pizza. The pizza man is coming. The pizza man is coming. Yeah. Well, it's like that. It's like that moment in Back to the Future when Marty's on stage. He's playing Johnny Be Good. When he's done playing the song, when he's done playing Johnny Be Good, he literally says to the audience as they're just staring at him perplexed, he literally says, I guess they quite weren't ready for that yet. You know what I mean? Like he literally, Marty McFly says, you know what? I guess they quite weren't ready for that yet. But your kids are going to love it. You know what I mean? That is literally what is happening with this show. It is literally a Back to the Future moment. We're so ahead of the curve. Dude, if I were pulling in like 6,000 concurrent viewers every stream, listen up. Look, if I were pulling in 6,000 concurrent viewers every stream, you would literally see other YouTubers adapt this sort of style of streaming. They'd go outside, They'd start doing phone-in Skype call sessions. I'm not even kidding. Dude, if this were way more popular than it is, you would see other YouTubers straight up just blatantly copying this formula. Down forward punch. Pay big cheese. What does that mean? I have absolutely no idea. But I do see Darkside Phil. And I think Darkside Phil works at Subway now. I saw a video of Darkside Phil at Subway. I'm not even kidding. Like, type it in. It might pop up. It shows him, like, his day at Subway. How he's got to prepare the sandwiches and what have you. Darkside Phil works at Subway. And I'm not even kidding. That's what I saw anyway. Maybe it's Photoshop, but that's what I saw. No, I'm not pulling chain. I ain't playing possum, okay? There's a lot of people that do that, though. And you got to watch out. You know, what's that saying? The wolf in sheep's clothing or whatever? You know, they think they're a sheep, like, rah, rah, you know? You know, Dutch, we gotta make a fire. Arthur, we need more money. We need more money, Arthur. I got a plan, Arthur. In a world now on HBO Max, Autism Camp, who can survive in the woods as these autistic participants try and make a fire in a world. It's over. That I can tell you. Well, one in the chat if you enjoyed today's show. I tried to, we tried to combat some of the toxic nature of yesterday. It was just too much. It was just crazy. And it also didn't help that it was like 20 degrees colder, but it is pretty cold out here right now. You know what I mean? So one in the chat if you enjoyed today's show, okay. But like I said, hopefully tomorrow some breaking news happens within this industry so we can cover it as it happens. That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. But we'll see. Right now it's just quiet. Yeah, I hurt your feelings. Well, too bad. Dude. Huh? Well, now it's going too fast. I can't read. Now it's going too fast. I just can't read. Oh yeah, 69. Oh yeah. Well, I figured some people wouldn't like it, and it's so predictable who doesn't like it. Come on. Yeah, everyone's saying one. So you know what? Look, you guys are just going to have to shape up. You want it to be back to what it was, then, well, we'll see tomorrow, okay? I think today went pretty well, but we had to weed out some of the, we had to do a little plug filter stream today, and I think it worked tremendously. I think it honestly was a major success, believe me. So, we'll be back to business tomorrow. We'll every super chat will be read out, okay? But today we had to implement that just to see how the reality of the situation would go. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. It's really as simple as that. Oh, my God, Michael. You number one there, buddy. Keep the strum. Okay. Well, let's keep the strum. I don't know what the fuck that means, but we're going to keep the strum. Now, on HBO Max, the Snyder Cut, behind the scenes. I'm Zack Snyder. And I have over here to my left, I have the one and only Jared Leto. Now today, we're using an orthodox method to light the scene. I'm going to create a fire as we illuminate Jared Leto's face, and we shoot this on IMAX. My DP is right next to me. So here we go. Exclusive content for HBO Max. There you have it. That's better than the fucking Snyder Cut right there, and you damn well know it. More entertaining than the fucking Snyder Cut, that I can tell you. They should just put that on fucking HBO Max, because then I'd subscribe. I mean, look, if they put Tales from the Crypt on HBO Max, I would literally subscribe. It's as simple as that. But, look, I don't know, for whatever reason, they just can't find Tales from the Crypt. Must be a rights nightmare. Well, no one laughed at that, so I guess it was terrible. I guess I'll just be boring on here and go to sleep like half of the other streamers. I mean, guys, it's a snooze fest out there. Let's be honest, okay? This platform, it needs to be revolutionized. And quite frankly, well, you're in the right place. You just give me a few more moments, okay? And believe me, believe me, it's going to get crazy around here. I know I keep saying that. And, you know, I don't want to make too many promises. But, look, there's going to be a turning point, and it's going to happen soon, okay? You know, within the next few months, okay? It's just going to happen, you know? You're just going to have to, you know, take my word, and that's the reality of the situation. Holy shit! Holy shit!
Donated
Aquaman!
$10 through Super Chat. Enjoyed the show. Thank you so much for everything you do for the
hell
industry.
yeah, brother.
He'll always support the streams and share M.
Hell yeah.
BTW, I hope we get a new modding team.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to work, you know, as we continue to move forward, you know, because it's only going to get crazier as we move forward and keep, you know, consistently doing this. You know, we're out here climbing Mount Everest every day despite, you know, 20 snowballs coming our way. Aquaman, thank you, Scott. Once again, put some chair below to appreciate you. You know, that's the reality of the situation. In a world class climbs Mount Everest, but can he survive with limited knowledge? He only has a 4th grade reading material. Who went to autism camp? Now on HBO Max, starring Jared Leto. Well, we're going to wrap this one up here, folks. That's the reality of the situation. Yeah. Well, you guys haven't seen anything yet. I mean, if you guys really enjoy this type of content, like I said, this is just beta, okay? Got big plans, okay? But, you know, right now, you know, you got to wear the triple masks and all that shit. So, you know, things are, you know, I was going to go to E3 this year, but obviously that isn't happening. But, you know, maybe they're still doing stuff out there. Maybe they're still filming shit out there in the convention space. So I don't know. We'll see. Because they got to film shit, right? If it's digital, like they got to you know, they're going to have, you know, maybe we fucking I don't know. Shit. You know, we'll do a Skid Row homeless stream. Not, you know, might be the last stream we ever do, but shit. You know, you guys want the content, I can deliver, okay? I'll bring the Game Boy down there and we'll play I'll bring my Pokédex. I got a fucking Pokédex. We'll bring it down to Skid Row and we'll play Pokemon Go and Skid Row or something. I don't know what the fuck you guys want, right? Well, I was down that way in 2017. I've seen all of LA in 2017, and believe me, I wasn't really impressed. I mean, the weather's great, and, you know, the vibes are kind of cool, but, you know, once it wears off, you start to see it's kind of a shithole. You know, I mean, you got people literally walking down Hollywood Boulevard with their pants literally down. Like, there was this guy walking with his pants down. And I'm like, dude, I got to get the fuck out of this place. You know what I mean? Like, what in the hell's going on here? You know, and that's because the do-nothing Democrats, they let the state go to shit. You know, that's why the homeless fucking shit's out of, you know, I mean, dude, you go down 4th, 5th Street, 6th Street, downtown Los Angeles, you're going to see tents and tents and tents, you know, and I might have to just join the fucking club, you know, because staying anywhere in Los Angeles is fucking expensive as hell. What do you mean? You're not asking a question, dude. I can't read. The chat's moving, right? I mean, look, it's over. It's over. Oh, yeah, we'll do. Dude, when things get back to normal. Dude, I was wanting to do the boxing ring this year. But, you know, of course, nothing's back to normal. And probably it won't be back to normal by next year as well, especially in California. You know what I mean? So there's only so much that can be done when they don't allow you to do things, right? You know, can't do this. You got to stay inside. They got lockdown still out there. It's as simple as that. No one's crying, okay? No one's crying, okay? I'm just explaining things. You don't understand the difference. It's just so incredibly sad. You don't understand the show, okay? Why don't you get ready for Review Tech USA, because he's going to go live very soon. I know you guys are going to be there. Believe me, I will. And I'll tell you, well, he's going to be live soon, okay? So. Well, I mean, it wasn't glamorous. I didn't see what was so glamorous about it. I was downtown in Hollywood Boulevard, downtown in Los Angeles, and believe me, I saw a lot of trash. It's a filthy city. They need to clean the city. You know what I mean? Like, I did not see one thing that was glamorous about it. Like, I mean, yeah, it's great weather, you know, and it's kind of cool, but, I mean, dude, a lot of fake people out there, a lot of phony people out there. I mean, I know. I was out there literally for an entire week. In fact, over a week. Okay, I was out there for E3 to cover E3 and to cover EA Play. I got videos up on it. You know, if you go back a few years ago. Boom! Hi there, mister. I can't see everyone's comment, okay? It just moves way too, you know, come on. Let's go. Oh, yeah. You go North California, you know, all the way up in those hills and shit. You get away from the, you just sit on the grass, you know. That's when the keynote, you know. Oh, yeah, Texas, they don't have any masks on down there. I'm just being honest. Like, dude, yeah, you go down south, they don't believe in that shit. They roam around, they don't care. Now, you go to these democratic states, and it's on lockdown, right? You can't go into these shops, can't do nothing. Hey there, mister, who let the simpleton out of the asylum. Yeah, well, that's why the movie industry is in the shitter now, because now they're just having to screen, you know, you can't even do anything with your story anymore. You got this on the script where they have to have an intimate scene or whatever. You can't do that anymore. It's all going to be fucking CG in front of a blue screen. Like, literally, that's all the productions are now. It's over. It's over. Hey there, mister, who let the simpleton out of the asylum. Well, a couple of more minutes and we're going to wrap this one up officially, okay? We've lost a lot of viewers, but it's okay. You know, look, they couldn't go 12 rounds. Maybe someone else went live that they're subscribed to, and they said, well, we're going to jump ship, Michael. We don't want to watch this trash show anyway. You know, it's so boring. You just sitting out here doing nothing. Like, you know, you're losing the pizzazz there, buddy. Like, you got to sell us on the sizzle, Michael. You don't want to sell us a steak, and that's what you're trying to do right now. You're trying to sell us this steak, and we want the sizzle, Michael. We want the glitz and the glamour. You know, we here to be entertained. We ain't here to be bored, and we ain't here to be your friend there, mister. We ain't here to develop a connection with you, buddy. We want to be entertained, and we want that content, and that's all we want, okay? That's all we're asking for, Michael. Yeah, well, look, like I said, we had to refine the stream today. Tomorrow we'll be back to normal, okay? And if we can handle it, that's great, okay? Who can go 12 rounds? Get ready for tomorrow, okay? And I think some news will break tomorrow. What is today? Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that? I don't know. You know, when you live under the bridge, I mean, shit. The days just keep getting mixed up. Well, folks, that is going to do it. That's going to do it, okay? This is the reality of the situation, okay? Yeah, well, you were here the entire time, so it was so boring, but you were here the entire time. You know, that's what's so funny about these trolls. They're like, well, this show sucked, Michael, but, you know, I'm still here. Like, why would you still be here if it sucked, okay? There's literally well over 150 people that left, okay? And obviously they thought it sucked, or they just got worn down. They couldn't handle it. Yeah, the most keto comfy live show in all of video. Well, folks, that is going to do it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show. For those that came through, really hard and really strong, really appreciate you. You know who you are. Especially a huge shout out to Abu Gamers. And I know I missed a lot of the super chats at the beginning, but you know what? I have a show to run, and we had to, we had to refine some of the things here for today to prevent some of, these mouth breathers to get ahead. You know what I mean? And I think it worked out really well. I really did. We had to kind of do our own little lockdown here, you know? You know what I mean? We had to put on the triple masks and call it a day. And some people were upset, but ultimately at the end of the day, I think it was a success. So with that said, again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show. But wait a minute, Michael. Cyberpunk, why are you milking that dead horse there, buddy? You just doing this for views. Guys, if I were doing this for views, believe me, I wouldn't be hounding Cyberpunk 2077 12 weeks later. I mean, dude, get a clue. You know what I mean? Well, Michael, I tell you this. I disagree. And what I'm fixing to do is I'm fixing to pull up my limo straight from Hollywood Hills, okay? Malibu, California, Beverly Hills. I'm fixing to pull up with my limo. I'm going to get out of that limo. I'm going to run over right to you, and I'm going to put my boot up your ass because you don't like what I like. And that ain't the reality of the situation, Michael. I'm fixing to stuff my hole in your butt. It's over. That I can tell you. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show. This was the most keto, comfy, live show in all of video. It's over. Now, on HBO Max, a guy loses his mind. Tune in to see what happens. Directed by Zack Snyder. From Army of the Dead and Dawn of the Dead comes a new chapter. Only on HBO Max. It's over!